Hey.
Bing, bong, boom. My like
up?
trucks.
Best buds.
Oh
What's
my
up? What's up?
God. Hey, there we are. We are live on Twitch. We love it so much.
What's up, guys? Hopefully there's people watching.
I can't tell because I fucked this up, so I don't know. Couldn't tell you, dude.
Look, well, I hope that everybody's had a great week. Live from Ronnie's basement. There is something that I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy that we're recording right now.
I feel like we probably got to talk about it because we're all pretty upset.
People in the chat, if you're watching this, I'm not sure if anybody is in the chat. That's okay. We're gonna ignore that and just think about the audio, guys. A couple weeks ago.
Is it really a couple weeks? It feels so much more recent.
It feels like it happened 10 minutes ago.
It just feels like it's been happening. It's always been happening. It's this hotel from The Shining.
It's this stab. It's this stab in my heart. This hot
crazy.
ice pick in my heart. I feel like sick when I think about it. But
you let down. Anyway, keep going.
What the fuck happened?
Oh man, you haven't heard?
What are we talking about?
I have to break this to you here.
You could do it. I can't. I think I will legitimately cry.
Listen, Josh. We have to be really delicate about this.
I know
it's Marsh's favorite person.
I know.
What?
And I don't know how know how he's going to handle it. I just hope we can get through this and get through the show.
Well, because he's going to be really sad or going to be really angry, and we can't have either for the podcast.
It's going to kill the vibe.
It'll kill the vibe.
But I feel like if we don't address it now, our fans are going to think that we're okay with it.
Yeah, and I don't want anybody to be. No.
People are already up my ass about this thing.
Because if you don't say anything, then you're complicit. You know what I mean? And
you might as well have committed the crime yourself.
You might as well have said just how this awful thing that he said.
I
mean, it's worse than what Kramer said. I'll tell you that much.
It's close,
in my opinion.
Yeah, in many eyes. I mean, the messages I'm getting death threats online,
and it's
talking
not
about our
funny.
Affiliation.
Like Jerry said on Letterman, it's not funny.
It is kind of
funny.
I
mean, that was hilarious. This isn't though.
This isn't
to me.
So Marsh, Tom, go ahead. I can't do it. So
good friend of the pod.
Yep.
Affiliate About That Action affiliate. It just breaks my heart. I guess no more. Timothy Chalamet.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I know. This is something I've dreaded having this conversation. I kind of hoped you would find out on your own, but you didn't. But he said some words in an interview on the Fart Cum Boys podcast recently that has been very damning to his career and honestly to us because we're affiliated with him. I don't even know how to say it.
I mean, now I feel that way towards him.
I know you guys have real jobs. I know you guys have official jobs, and Josh, I don't want to put the burden on you, but I feel like I'm gonna be sick if I say what he said. But I will do it.
He said that he is very happy that he's doing movies because
oh my god, I can't.
No one cares about ballet and opera anymore. And I don't know.
He fucking said what?
No one cares about ballet and opera anymore, and
He said nobody cares about ballet and opera.
He said nobody cares about ballet and opera anymore. Nobody. That is what he said. He might as opera. Oh my god. He might as well have just said carpet bomb every orphanage in the country. He might as well have just said that. Honestly, it's disgusting. I feel like now I'm getting mad. I was worried about Marsh getting mad. Now I'm getting mad.
I don't even know what to say, dude. I'm kind of a little choked up. I think I'm just kind of in shock right now.
I mean, just
I know, and it's look. It was a real problem because after he said that, I started getting death threats of opera singers and I mean opera singers, ballet tap dancers were threatening to kill me. I had a couple couple of mimes in my DMs and I couldn't really. They can't.
Those guys can kill you with anything.
They don't talk. Is
mimes?
the thing. Yeah, so they don't talk. So what happened was they would just keep hitting the space bar, and I would kind of open. I'd have to kind of put together what maybe they're trying to do,
almost like Morse code, kind of.
Yeah. Not even really, because they can't talk or make noise. So it was just blank. But I knew I could feel the vibe through my phone. what they were trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid they put you in one of those boxes.
I had puppeteers coming after me. I mean, I had silk dancers coming after me. It's been mayhem since he said this thing.
The traveling company of Cirque du Soleil, I think, might be showing up at the studio tonight.
It's like the Deadly Viper Squad over there.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be doing flips and dips and flying all around on all the damn poles and the trees trying to kill me.
I heard that there's
I didn't even say it.
I think the ballet coven from Suspiria is trying to resurrect the three tenors. So we have fucking big old Pavarotti coming after us, big old zombie Pavarotti. Like, I'm just upset, and I'm sorry to have to break the news to you. And I think we're all just here. We're just stunned and just very sad.
And I didn't want to have to be the one to do it, but
we're sad and upset. You know,
if you're listening at home, all of our About That Action, all the action jocks at home listening to this recording.
Yep.
I need you guys to know we have broken our affiliation with Timothée Chalamet.
No more.
He will no longer be.
We're definitely never talking.
We were literally supposed to have him on the show 2 weeks from now.
Yep. No longer.
I canceled it.
No more.
He's blowing up my phone as we speak, saying,
it's pretty sad,
can I still be on? I want to tell my side of the story. And I said, there is no your side.
No.
And then I blocked him. So
yeah,
if anybody knows Timmy C, which is, I guess I can stop saying that. That's like kind of like our personal friendship thing.
It's Timothy.
That friendship is done. It's
Timothy.
It's Mr. Chalamet from now on.
Yep, Mr. Chalamet.
Sir Chalamet.
Made some remarks.
Yeah.
And we've cut all ties with him. He will not be on the show anymore.
Nope,
so,
never.
guys, if you're listening at home, if we could, we would absolutely kill him. We're not
metaphorically, you know.
Metaphorically, his career. We would kill his career if we could.
We're saying right here on the podcast, we're never going to see Dune 3. Or if we do see Dune 3, I'm going to cover my eyes and scream every time he's on camera.
My plan is when I see Dune 3, which I will say, I will see it. I will be sitting. I'll be sitting in the theater.
I will also see it. I mean, we have advanced tickets.
Arms crossed.
Yeah.
And I will be shaking my head in disapproval the entire movie.
It's going.
I want everybody to know that if they see me at the movie theater watching Dune 3, that it's purely. I'm disappointed in the movie itself, and I'm already preemptively saying that it's a 1 out of 10. It's a trash movie. It sucks, but we have the events.
But it'll probably be pretty good because it's Denis Villeneuve and everything. So like, it probably will be pretty good.
No, it's gonna suck because there's not a single ballet dancer in it. There's not a single opera singer in it. And those two art forms are not only very, very popular and everybody loves them, and everybody goes, and they are very relevant, the most relevant artistic art form in existence. And literally everybody on Instagram loves it so much and goes to the ballet all the time and pays $2,000 for a ticket to go see the opera and the ballet.
Yeah, it's not prohibitively expensive at all to where a point where I don't think anybody even knows what it really is anymore.
It's potentially the most accessible art form.
Yeah, it's really
literally like they have sliding scale tickets for ballet. And like it's not known as an upper class sort of elite art style at all. It's not, guys.
It's not like the only thing that they serve at the ballet concession stand is like beef Wellington, and
it's not like
40-year-old scotch.
It's not like if you stop somebody on the streets that has been ranting about this and ask them to name 5 ballets that they would rather walk into traffic. It's not like that.
Fucking Don Quixote.
Yeah,
sure, maybe. I don't know. Yeah,
one of my favorites.
I mean, we don't.
I know. Guys,
maybe we don't know the names of them necessarily, but we respect the art form. You know what I mean?
I know the energy that they give.
The Nutcracker.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Come on, you tell me you don't like the Nutcracker, Timothée Chalamet? Come on.
Look, I know that
Marsh, crack your nuts.
I know that this. This has been hard for you as a huge ballet guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually like. I mean, I think I'm kind of accepting what I'm finding out right now live on the podcast.
Probably just trying to process it.
You know, you guys know how passionate I am about ballet.
Stages of grief.
Yeah, 100%.
We're in denial right now.
Mimes,
it's understandable.
You know, yes and comedy. You know.
Oh my God! I had improvisational comedians in my DMs threatening to kill me.
They said that they're going to zip you, zap you, and
Theater,
zap you.
All 3.
You know, all those things. I mean, the original idea, because it's never been done before, was for us to have a podcast about opera and ballet
at the same time. Yeah, it was. We were all going to be on point. Idea. We were all going to be on point, which traditionally is not, you know, like the male, like province in, you know, in the ballet sphere. But we were going to do it because we were trying to push ourselves, like he who should not be named. You know.
Yeah. Let's just
And-
not say his name on here.
No.
I don't want to get demonetized too.
No, I don't either. And like, we're disappointed. And are we still gonna go see his movies? No, I mean probably, but like
I'll probably still go see him.
yeah, I'm probably gonna see everything he's in. But I mean, we're just upset like everybody else. We are just like everybody else. We agree with everybody what they're saying.
Yes,
we agree with you.
So important.
We
to
think
say.
that you're right. If you have another take after this about him, whatever that is, we agree with it.
100%.
We agree with that. We agree with everything that you've ever said and will say. Until you say something that we don't like or someone else says they don't like it, and then we won't like it. So we're just there. We just agree with everybody about everything about
Guys,
all the time.
I couldn't have said it better.
I can't be more firm on a stance than that. That we agree with everybody
It's funny because
all the time.
I'm the man in the middle, but it should be him because he really speaks for the whole pod when he says, and we all ultimately say, we believe exactly what you believe all the time, so that you continue to potentially listen. And that's
unless someone says it's bad, then we don't like it.
Then we hate it immediately.
And scream.
You know,
and cry
three
and
weeks
stomp our
ago, it's
feet.
like, was Timothy Chalamet one of the hottest young actors in Hollywood?
Yeah, he was.
Did
We loved
was
him.
he a heartthrob?
He thought he was the best ever. And
You know, of course, one of the best actors.
Yep.
Yes,
maybe the best actor.
But now that he said this
Cutest
thing,
boy.
he's actually an ugly, stinky poo-poo
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
And if
He's
I
a
drew a
stink
picture
man.
of him, I would draw little stink
Yeah.
lines above his head.
Yeah.
With flies buzzing all around.
Yeah,
and his movies suck, and he's bad at acting.
No, and he's terrible.
He's
and
actually one of the
and he's
worst
mean,
actors that's ever been in a movie.
and he doesn't tip. And he's a bad guy. And we just don't like him anymore.
Until, and we can hold out on this, until he says the right thing,
Yes.
then he's really handsome and talented.
Yeah.
Basically.
And, I mean,
but until that day, he's a stinky poo-poo head, and we hate
Yep.
him, and he sucks at acting.
Fair.
yeah, fuck him.
All right,
Yeah.
fair.
Fuck you.
But
But I mean,
I'm glad I was able to
I'm
get
glad,
that off my
yeah,
chest.
I'm glad we were able to
and
talk
I'm glad
about it.
that
'cause I
Marsh
actually
is
feel
doing
better.
a good
I was
job.
kind of crying there, and now I actually feel pretty good.
I lost it a little bit. I crashed out, as the kids
Yeah.
say.
Dude, that's man. You're so up on like. The
I am
trends and
kind of
stuff,
up on
dude.
it. You know,
it's
it's
like we
the
rely
TikTok,
on you,
it's
man.
the Instagram, it's the Truth Social. That
Just
stuff
watch.
really keeps me very
That's really cool.
grounded in the youth of today and what's cool and culturally relevant.
Yeah, everybody agrees in different ways. I mean, I'll probably have a tough time after I'm just gonna try to keep it together for the stream.
I
Yeah,
understand.
we'll try.
Thank you so much.
But hey, you know what? Let's start the show.
Oh, you got it.
Absolutely.
I am a robot.
I am Optimus Prime.
I am a robot. Best buds.
We're fucked up. That's it. Hey.
Oh no, Garuda is the transmission from Garuda to Rodan is fucking up. So we have to call in the psychic lady. Hey,
Welcome back, folks.
welcome back
We
to
are
About
back in
That
a big
Action,
way.
the favorite podcast of dinosaurs with a brain in their ass. And we are so happy to have you with us today as we cover the third and final movie of our Robo Block.
That's right.
The
Which is actually in the middle of sort of a series, so it's
Yeah,
kind
we'll
of
talk
a
about
strange
that.
thing that we decided to do. Maybe like nobody's ever done before.
I like to
maybe?
keep it fucking kooky and weird and
Yeah,
fucking
we gotta
crazy.
keep
Dude,
everybody on their toes.
he really is like the Florida man of the podcast. He's just keeping it weird.
I
He's
am.
going to start lighting off fireworks in his house. Who knows?
Possible.
And so we're doing today the 1993 Baby Mama drama, Godzilla versus
It is a
Mechagodzilla
baby
2.
mama drama.
The last movie of our Robo Block. I'm very excited, but before we start, why don't we do some intros? Hit me
course.
with it, brother. It's me. It's the big dog. Big dog. The big dog barking. The number one
He's
lover,
here.
Josh, back for another week. Is it my last one? No. But
It is not.
every day, every week, you don't know, so you better tune in.
He might be. Yeah, you never know.
And thank you, Josh. And this is Tom, also known as Middle. Thanks. I appreciate that. That's it. I mean, maybe I'll come up with like a cool thing next week, like a wolf or
You'll think
or
about
a
it.
gun or
No,
something.
you'll
I
think
don't
about
know,
it.
like a bang bang.
Yeah, you just gotta.
Maybe I'll do like a well, that's too close to the Costco guys. I don't want to jock their style. They have their
No.
own thing going on.
I mean, I think you're creative and cool, and
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, we have been playing this for a while, so I mean,
Yeah, maybe it's time to kind of freshen it up a little bit, come up with something new.
yeah. I mean, you'll think of it. We gotta figure out what your vibe is, man.
We'll get you something there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And
Anyway,
then,
If anything, we could always go back to
Rats are running amok.
We could go back to that. I mean, that was a hit.
I don't know if it was that. I don't know if I would say it was a hit. I don't know if it was that good, really.
The robot thinks it's funny. He thinks everything's funny though. It's the only.
Okay, well, thank
It's
you.
the only laugh we're gonna get this entire stream. Yeah, and I'm Marsh.
Okay.
All right, thank you so
All right.
much.
All right,
Great.
yeah. Let's just move on.
That's sick.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Love it.
Yeah, so start us off, Josh. You have all the notes.
Let's go,
Yeah,
buddy.
so we're doing, like I said, the 1993 Baby Mama drama, the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla II. It is, I probably should look this up. I don't know what number in. So there's like 38 Godzilla movies. I don't know if you guys, it's the 20th film in the Godzilla franchise overall. And it is directed by Takeo Okawara. Well, it's written by Wataru Minamura. It is starring Masahiro Takashima, Ryoko Sano, Megumi Odaka, Yasuke Kawazu. Fuck, man. I can't believe I just said that.
You're giving
I
it
literally-
last, dude.
dude,
I'm actually surprised you're even going to try to pronounce everybody's
Dude,
name.
I started to panic so bad. In my head, so I try to come up with like an outline for the show. So I can start doing it better. Like primo box. And I was like, it's gonna be so cool and like good, and it's gonna sound really professional, and it just sounded like dog shit right away.
You were cruising. Legitimately, you were cruising.
Did it sound okay?
It sounded
You were cruising in a way that I
really
could not have
panicked.
done.
I really just I had like a very just a nanosecond panic attack, and just all fell apart.
I'm happy for you, dude.
So yeah, I don't know.
That was awesome.
Trying to read foreign names is like walking a tightrope.
And you know what? And I fucking
As soon as you start wobbling, you're like, I'm gonna fall.
that's just Icarus, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's just Icarus, isn't it?
If I could stand up and give you, I'd salute you right now.
And it's like, so I'm
Good
sorry. I'm sorry to everybody who had to hear that.
This is our first foreign language film we've done, unless you're counting
yeah.
when I watched Missing in Action in Japanese on accident. Like the first 40 minutes.
We'll count that for
I'm
sure.
counting that. That's a foreign language film.
Why are they even speaking Japanese? They're not even in Japan.
So yeah, I mean, some other kind of vital statistics about this is that it was made for $1 billion yen, which is $9.5 million. Box office overall.
Wait, how much $1 million?
$9.5 million.
9.5?
It looks awesome. You can see it all on screen.
Ooh, that's
They really put it all out there.
that's
That's
a
not that much
lot.
money,
In
9.5?
1993.
I don't know,
I don't
dude.
know,
How much
man.
did
I don't know if
Highlander
that's-
cost to make? $10?
I bet Highlander was less
fucking
than that.
$10 in a fucking
Dude,
ham sandwich.
9.9 million in 1993. That would be like.
Let's look up.
I guess it's
That'd
only
be like $1 billion trillion dollars right now.
All right, let's look up like 1993. movies.
Inflation is up by 25,000% because of Joe Biden.
Fucking A, dude.
Dude, 1993.
Joe Biden kept
1993
pressing the
film.
inflation button when he was in office.
Fucker.
Baba Boo.
Trying to see like blockbusters this year. Fucking, let's see how, okay.
1993.
Miss
That was a
Doubtfire, let's
good
see
year,
how, okay,
wasn't
let's
it?
see how much Miss Doubtfire cost.
We just
Mrs.
hit the
Doubtfire
first
cost
one.
$25 million.
Yeah, dude. Mrs.
Okay.
Doubtfire cost
Yeah,
25.
right.
There's not
All
even
right.
one robot in that, dude.
And if Mrs.
Why
D
the fuck
costs
did
that much,
Mrs. Doubtfire cost? Is it all to get Robin Williams, do you think?
it must be. I mean, Sally Field.
Oh yeah, she
Probably
got
Pierce
10
Brosnan,
million.
maybe.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I forgot he was in it.
you're not wrong.
That
there,
is
dude.
true. They did have big stars.
It was a drive-by fruiting.
Um,
A robot, and Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, hello. I have cream pie in my circuits. That's what the
Jesus Christ.
robot said.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ,
Jesus
Christopher.
Christ, Christopher.
Enough,
going there
enough
already.
with the Mrs. Doubtfire impressions.
Oh, enough of you coming in the robot. In the robot there, Chris.
Quit coming in the robot.
Of this movie, because I don't think we're going to go like really scene by scene.
We gotta go scene by
Do you
scene.
really wanna go
We gotta
scene by
break
scene?
the
don't
whole
think we
thing
should.
down.
I do
There's
not think
so
we should
much
do
to
that.
talk
What do
about in
how
this
could you
movie, dude.
possibly say there's so much to talk about in this, and then Pacific Rim was like, you guys like,
Yeah, I know.
you guys like robots?
Hey, I didn't.
This
say
movie's
that,
like
dude.
fucking insane, and also there's like, realistically, there's not that much, like nothing really stuff. I mean, obviously things
Everything
happen.
happens and nothing happens. I'd
Yes,
agree with
things
that.
happen on screen, but as far as the plot is concerned,
Yeah.
nothing really happens.
It's kind of like a baby dinosaur gets fed a cheeseburger and then kind of
There's-
just walking around.
Dude, there's people that have.
it's just a
there's
custody
telepathic
battle.
people.
It's
There are
basically Kramer.
telepaths.
There's
Is it
Godzilla.
Kramer versus Kramer?
There's
Is that the
Road-
custody
this is
movie?
Kramer
It's
versus
Kramer
Kramer.
versus Kramer, but Godzilla.
Yeah.
Which
Hit the Seifel drop.
what
Oh,
if?
Hold up. Got to load that bad boy on the new bit board. That's Oompa Loompa.
That's not right. That's Oompa Loompa.
There you go. Kramer versus Kramer.
It's Kramer versus Kramer with Godzilla. There's actually like a 45-minute court scene in this movie, which is insane.
Oh, damn. I totally forgot
Godzilla
this.
starts crying, but he won't speak English, so he just keeps doing the roar, and you're like, is this like because he's like slow or what?
I think everyone's just scared of him, so they just give him the kid back.
Yeah, they just give him the kid.
In honor of Japanese cinema, I got this drop for Josh's intro, and I forgot to play it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Doorstop!
Oh, shit. That rocks.
That is wise up in Japanese.
All right, I'm going to take a crack at it. No.
We're just playing it again.
Josh is diving back in head first and reading the names of every person involved in the movie.
Oh, and I'm going to do it in the appropriate accent and everything too.
He's going to do it like Andrew Dice Clay. That's how he's going to read all the people from Godzilla.
You know what? You're fired, bud.
I just go to the bathroom, I come back, I look like Mickey Rooney from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
This movie is fucking amazing, dude. 5 stars on the vibes.
Oh, I totally agree with that.
Around.
I agree. 5-star
Absolutely
vibes.
loved it.
5-star movie?
Look, I mean,
5-star movie,
yeah.
dude. I give it 5 stars.
This
on
is sort of an intermediate. You literally were saying it last week with Pacific Rim. You were like, if it had more Robo-Jocks, campy, practical bullshit side effects that suck, or special effects that suck, side effects. The side effect was I fell asleep. Special effects that suck, then you would like it more. And it's like, that's exactly what this is.
I mean, you get everything, dude.
It has kaijus. It has a robot like controlled by a team of people. And it's obviously all practical effects because it's 1990. It was probably filmed in 1991 or 2 and then released in 93, 99 in America. This a little behind. Could you imagine seeing this movie in 99?
Wait a minute. This was released in 1999 in America?
When I went to go watch it on Tubi or Fluby or Kinko or whatever, it literally said 1999. And I almost texted you guys and been like, are there 2 of these movies?
Maybe it's directed.
But I looked it up and it said 93 in Japan, 99 in America.
Well, that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's just we can go a little scene by scene.
Before we kick this movie off,
okay,
I got a question for you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want to rank robots?
I would want nothing more in my life than to rank robots.
You want to rank some fucking
Let's
robots?
rank the best questions anyone's ever
Let's
asked
rank
me.
some. back in a little bit, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
So let's get into the movie then. I mean, so this bitch starts off in 1992, and again, like Tom was saying, like this is in the middle of, this is one of the Heisei period era Godzilla movies, and this is like one of the only eras in Godzilla where they do like a real, for real, like movie to movie. Defeat by the hand of Godzilla in 1992, the UN creates basically like a anti-Godzilla force, right? So it's called the G-Force, and they basically take Ghidorah's body, and this is a pretty rad scene. I like this. It starts hot, man. The intro comes in hot. Like they take this big dragon robot with 3 heads, and they break it down for parts and kind of reverse engineer like they're trying to do in Terminator 2, and they're trying to build like something that can fight Godzilla. Now they have a cool ass ship called the Garuda.
The Garuda
rules.
Dude, the Garuda is so fucking cool.
It's awesome.
I love the little model that it has, and I love the fact that whenever they want to show the one guy in it, I don't know any of the, literally not a single character's name.
Here, I'll look at it.
When they want to show the guy that's been working on it because he wants to pilot it again.
Yeah, it's Kazuma.
Whenever they want to show him, they like zoom in on this little model on like the window, and it's like the model looks fantastic from far away, and then they zoom in, and it's like it looks more and more like a toy. But I love
it. Still
that.
looks like a.
I really do love that. I think it's fantastic. There's just such like charm to the fact that you know that this is like a model sitting somewhere. Also, as far as like looks are concerned, how Mechagodzilla looks when it's in its docking station with all the stuff around is so fucking awesome.
They like somehow. I need to watch like a documentary or something about this if I could find it, because like it does look really, the way they're able to frame the miniatures and stuff like that, it does give it like depth and like scale, and you would think that would be like, because if you think about what they're doing, so they have like a miniature like Mechagodzilla, like probably as big as like this kettlebell or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or like the knife.
Everything's
like,
miniatures. It looks fucking amazing.
And like you think that they're taking it sounds so like stupid that they're taking a camera and then like putting it, they're like shooting a little like toy, but it looks awesome on camera. Like it's incredible looking.
They really mastered like how to make that look cool, I think.
It's awesome.
Miniatures and everything else.
The way they just like kind of like scan the Mechagodzilla and like they come up and down, like they just like give it a profile and everything. Like later in the movie you see Mechagodzilla and you see like people in like a window, like up in like the facility or whatever, like behind Mechagodzilla. It looks awesome.
Love the little plop noise.
And also, I will say, what they didn't maybe need is every single step of the Mechagodzilla process. Everyone's like, platform raise Mechagodzilla, turn Mechagodzilla 90 degrees, turn Mechagodzilla back around. There's like 5.
I'm a process-oriented guy, so I didn't need all of that.
I'm detail-oriented.
No, I had no problem with that.
Love the details. I will say that
I needed to see them lifting it slowly multiple times.
One of them was like, check Mechagodzilla's coolant. I was like, I don't want to hear about it. Fucking checking the coolant.
I don't know. It's submersion, dude. Although I will say, with a plot like this insane, does it really matter if they're checking the fucking shocks? I agree with you there.
You gotta check the shocks, dude.
With the if the movie's got Rodan in it, do you need to hear about coolant? I want more.
Rodan was awesome, dude.
I will say this movie did give me something I wanted from the previous ones, which is a full team of people in the cockpit. I really like the idea of having, because it's like realistically having a giant mech like this probably would require more than one person. It's not like an airplane. Mechs aren't airplanes, and airplanes aren't a lot of things like fish or cars are not airplanes. But the fact that it is like a team of people really, literally, I was thinking about this when we did Fury, and I was like, I would love of like a sci-fi movie about like a mech.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it, buddy.
And you get to know all these characters, but they're fucking in this giant mech, like smashing through shit with like one dude's like in the gun arm or something. That gets me fired up, dude. That's anabolic.
And I think there's still room for that.
Damn, you just mentioned anabolic. I don't know how many
Get those
people are in
bingo
the chat
sheets
right
ready.
now, but
Yeah.
if you're playing bingo,
Get your bingo cards out, folks.
let's see here. There's like nobody in today, so I mean, like every time we try to do something.
we got to stop trying to do
This is
stuff.
this is honestly one of the episodes that I've done the most work for, and no one's here.
So much.
Yeah, but we have to also remember, guys,
true.
that we are recording. And this is an audio form before Twitch form.
Are you saying that we shouldn't crash out and say that this is worth
we shouldn't panic.
not worth our time, Tom?
Yeah, don't panic right now on the stream or on the audio. Well, you know what? Actually, you can crash out here because nobody's watching, which is
true.
nice.
You're right.
And if we want, I can timestamp this and just get rid of the whole crash out.
You know what I would say? Yeah.
Okay, well, then crash away, guys.
All right, thanks.
Crash and burn.
Thanks for the appreciation.
No, we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, crash and burn, Tom.
Yeah,
Crash and burn. Crash and burn.
Uh-oh. Probably not the dog is upset, I think. But anyway, back to goddamn Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
So they're basically like Garuda is a little bitch. It got punked by fucking Godzilla and Ghidorah. So we're fucking done with Garuda. Fuck Garuda. And we're going to do fucking Mechagodzilla. We're all in on Mechagodzilla.
I love the idea that Godzilla does that Mike Tyson thing.
Yeah.
In that one press conference where he's like, "Fuck you, white pussy," but he's like talking to Garuda. Fuck you, Garuda.
It'll be the fucking game.
We won't go into
And
that.
they have a whole team of people that are going to pilot this. They got a white guy scientist with the ponytail who's pretty cool.
That guy was fucking
That guy
hilarious,
rules.
dude.
He doesn't have an IMDb or anything. So like I want to know what that guy's story is. He's just like a tourist that's walking around.
I
They're
will
like, hey,
say-
you want to be a scientist?
It seems like with a lot of Japanese media, sometimes they'll literally just like pull people off the production line.
Yeah.
Like he was probably like an editor or something.
Could be.
And they're like, "Hey, man, you want to be in the movie?"
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, like, where are these Americans coming from anyway? Because there's the woman too in the
I always
cockpit.
feel like those people are. Maybe I'm thinking of like Jackie Chan movies and stuff because like all the villains in those movies are like French people or like stunt people from like other
As,
like
and
European
French
countries.
people are usually the villain.
Yeah, absolutely.
In
And-
real
and
life,
in my
too.
real life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. These people are like seem like pretty firmly American. I don't know where they. I don't know. Like, I guess they.
Ponytail guy seemed pretty American to me.
And I think the
That'd be
woman,
awesome if he was
the
like a
woman
grip
was
and they're
American
like, hey,
too.
you look
Hey,
like
man,
a
maybe he just
scientist.
loves Japan. He lives there, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to audition for this movie. You got the role.
He's just sitting in the audition room like, okay.
Like, you fucking
Got the
nailed it.
ponytail. Science stuff. I'm okay at
You
that.
fucking
I got.
nailed it,
I have
baby.
some college. And just fucking went there and crushed it.
Yeah, because if you like, I don't know if you guys have ever played like House of the Dead or something like that,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
even like the old Resident Evils. I know with House of the Dead, they literally, and granted, this is for the American port, but it was literally like they just pulled people off of like the fucking coding jobs.
Oh,
and
just
they're like,
to
hey,
do
read these
voices?
lines. Yeah, that's why all the lines are fucking
For House
terrible.
of the Dead,
They're
that
not
makes
actors.
so much sense.
I think maybe later they actually
Oh, no.
get like a budget.
Oh, no.
Dude, I fucking
They have
love,
Judy.
I love the House of the Dead voice lines. I watch it probably once a year of House of the Dead 2. The voice lines are
Hit me with
so
some choice
funny.
ones. Or like a facsimile.
One of my favorites is like when you get to the final boss, he starts his like monologue with "I've been waiting for you, friends," and I say that in my everyday life. That's just dude. That shit fucking rocks.
You're saying it to your
No,
clients.
help me. That's another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, sorry I'm late for today's session. I've been waiting for you, friends.
Truly, I feel like yeah.
Would you like to?
I'll say that to Kayla in pitch black, dude. She'll come home and be like, "Tom, are you home?" And I'll be like, "I've been waiting for you, friend."
That'd be awesome.
House of the Dead, the rules. I love the shotgun one. They always had like the coolest guns, like a gun at like
Every
gun
time,
controllers.
every time I go to Galloping Ghost out
Fucking
in
broken.
Brookfield, I play all the House of the Dead games. So hopefully, Galloping Ghost can give us a sponsorship.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Galloping Ghost in Brookfield.
No. Marsh doesn't get to shout it out. Only I do. He hit me with the cricket
What
drop.
are you talking
He hit
about,
me with the
dude?
cricket drop saying that it's boring.
That's not what I said at all.
You can't
Guys,
piss on
Galloping
the-
Ghost
you
is the
can't
biggest
piss on
arcade in the
Galloping Ghost.
This is
country.
horseshit. My fucking finger slipped, dude. on the drop machine.
Oh yeah, what drop were you gonna hit? I don't buy that. I don't buy that for a second. You're
What do you
lying.
mean?
You're lying straight to my face,
This
which is
horse shit.
disgusting.
Whatever, dude.
You should get on a freaking galloping horse and get out of here.
Why don't you get on the ghost you rode in on and get the hell out of
Yeah,
here?
why don't you gallop your ghost out of here, you bastard.
All right, fair, I will.
Right.
So this is where they also introduced the dude you were just talking about, Kazuma, who's like some sort of scientist who's like working in Garuda. He's like trying to like fix Garuda and make Garuda better.
It seems to me like he created Garuda.
He either created it, yeah. I mean, I couldn't follow it. So like,
he obviously has some kind of like torrid love affair with the giant ship.
yeah, he was really caressing it and kind of just like speaking to it nicely.
It was like
Garuda.
It was like that My Strange Addiction
When will you
episode.
fly
Like that
again?
guy who dates his car.
Dude, he was really planting kisses.
I
on
don't
that
know,
car.
dude.
Have
You know,
ever
it's
seen
like
that?
anything you've
Fucking-
created. You know, you're very passionate about it.
Yeah.
You know, like us with the podcast.
And you know what? When it fails and everybody's literally like, your shit failed and it sucks ass, and it's like, which is something I've heard many times. I will probably hear it about this exact
Your
show.
ship's a
actually.
bitch. Your ship's a bitch.
But for real, dude, they were literally like,
No, they do. They say
Garuda's
it
a
fucking
failure.
sucks.
We're doing something better because you're
Like,
a dumbass.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
guess
even
what
like, we're
happens
gonna
at the
fucking
end,
make
dude?
it
I mean, we
better.
don't have to get too far ahead here, but Garuda is the fucking saves the day and turns Mechagodzilla into Super Mechagodzilla and fucking.
Do you think he comes out of Garuda and he's just like, fucking just drops his helmet, just like,
What do you want, huh?
And you
Look
know,
at this.
Look at that.
One
Look at
day
this.
when podcast comedy people come knocking on our doors, we're gonna Garuda them too.
who's in charge of looking at the parking lot now?
When somebody inevitably emails us and is like, "We love the show, but you got to get rid of Tom," and then you guys kick me off the show.
I don't think Tom's getting kicked off the show. It's gonna
No.
be me and Josh.
Yeah.
No, that makes zero sense.
Tom, we found you're gonna get paired up with like some other like famous podcast.
Let me get paired up with Theo Vaughn.
Yeah,
It'll be
maybe.
me and Theo Vaughn
Could
talking
be.
about action movies.
Your impressions are so good, dude. Hollywood. needs you.
That's
I love that
Mechagodzilla.
What's gonna happen is Lauren Michaels is gonna call you and he's gonna like, get
so I
rid of
think
Martian
you're gonna-
Josh.
Get on SNL.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you on SNL.
So we could do Mechagodzilla on update.
The problem is, whenever I do a Lauren Michaels impression, it just sounds like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
Let's hear it.
Was he a great big fat person?
There you go. If you're playing bingo right now, Tom just did an impression. That is a square.
yeah. You get a square on that.
Mikey D, can you put the lotion in the basket for me?
Yeah.
yeah, right.
Actually, no. Let's just recap bingo. If anybody's playing, we got a couple people in the chat right now. We should probably touch base here. I've already played the drop. Tom has done an impression, and there's a free space. And Tom did mention that something was anabolic, so that's actually 4 squares.
Oh, dude, thank God.
Somebody
Alex,
might actually have
thank
bingo right now.
God, Alex reminded me of. Oh wait, no, that's Zombie Revenge. Either way, that's another one. Zombie Revenge is another game where it's like, there's a line. Goldman, do you know what you are doing? That's what it is.
Tom comes like,
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Tom comes in from off frame, like rolling in. He's like dressed as Baby Godzilla. He's, hey, thanks, Colin. I'm here to talk about what it's like being a dinosaur in New York these days. It's like Baby Godzilla on update.
That could be good.
That
That
is
actually
awesome.
could be a really good reoccurring bit.
It would be Baby Godzilla, but they would have to try to shoehorn one of my like C tier impressions in it.
Yeah, it would be Baby Godzilla, and then you're doing an impression of like Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, or like, which I
Or
I
you
can
could
work
do,
on. I can work on. I can almost do that one.
Baby Godzilla doing Jizzy Jism.
Yeah,
That could be good.
What does Baby Godzilla have to do with that?
It's obscure and
Any of
crazy.
that.
dude.
I know.
It has nothing to do with it.
It's
That's
like
why it's
coming
funny.
number 3.
No, Lauren, listen, you gotta give me this chance. If I do the Baby Godzilla, but then I talk about jerking off as Casey Kasem, people are gonna get it. I promise you, it's gonna go over.
People
You
are
know, when
gonna
Mike
fucking
Myers
love it.
came to me with Wayne's World, I wasn't too hot on that, so I've learned to give people chances.
Yo, true, yeah.
Imagine that hit me with the fucking cricket drop, thinking about doing Jizzy Jism dressed up as Baby Godzilla.
Tom,
might
I
be
think
one
this
of
is
those-
going to be the new. It's
It
Pat.
could be one of those bits that dies so hard that it just becomes funny because it dies.
Yeah.
I get my own movie from it.
Could-
It's like
you never know.
it's like it's Pat.
Yeah, it's Pat.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
No, you don't love
I do love that movie, dude.
No.
There's a fucking. I love that movie so much. It's Pat, dude.
You know,
It's
I
so
haven't
good.
seen it, so it might be good.
No, it
but
can't be
I
good.
can't.
There's
It's
man.
Pat is good. Give it a
There's
shot.
no chance. It's Pat. The SNL movie is good. The sketch isn't even good.
The sketch is great.
How the fuck is the sketch great? The premise is the same all the time.
Yeah, but it's funny, dude.
That's Julia Sweeney's Pat.
I think It's Pat is
That's
great.
good. Maybe we could do like a It's Pat but dressed up as Baby Godzilla.
All right.
And people keep trying to ask like, "Are you Baby Godzilla?" And then there's always some kind of like
I don't even fucking know
innuendo or pun that we could go with.
What a fucking dude. What a fucking fucking weird. Stuart Smalley. Remember Stuart Smalley?
That's another good one too.
Stuart Smalley saves his family.
Yeah,
Like
great
we
movie,
fucking
dude.
watched that.
Wait,
I was
Stuart Smalley. Which one is that? Is that the I'm good enough?
I'm
strong?
good enough.
Good enough. That's a great one.
Yeah, he did. Stuart saves his family.
Isn't he the one that ended up in the government?
Yeah.
Oh
Is he
yeah,
like a
fucking Al
senator?
Franken.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and then he got freaking canceled. Fuck him, dude.
Dude, we should do
fuck
we should put on the. It's not action, but we should put on the for like a fun Joker dice roll. We should do like the lesser SNL movies. So like not even lesser, but like Ladies Man, Superstar, fucking Stuart.
I don't know,
Simmons
man. I
family.
think Ladies Man and Superstar they're obviously
like
not
both of
Wayne's
those movies,
World.
too.
They're not Wayne's World.
I'm not saying
here,
they're bad. It's just like they're not Wayne's World.
But I didn't know that
I
he
think
had.
Ladies
I didn't
Man
know
is
Stuart
funnier than
Smalley had a
Wayne's World,
fucking
dude.
movie.
You think Ladies Man is funnier than Wayne's World?
Yeah, dude, I love
That's
Ladies Man
insane.
Come on, man.
We're not talking comedy. We're not doing a comedy guys. If you're listening at home, you're watching at home, and you're like, "Boy, I hope these guys do a side podcast called About the Laughter." We're not doing. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with this guy.
Ladies
we
Man is
see eye to
great.
eye on most action movies. We are not seeing eye to eye on comedy. Holy
Wow.
cow! Holy cow!
Marsh, I don't want a fish sandwich. That's from Ladies Man.
Okay.
I like that one.
See, I haven't seen it since
So you don't
I
want
was
a fish
12.
sandwich.
So I don't. Maybe it is funny. I don't know.
You should give it a shot. I think you'd think you'd be pleasantly surprised. And Superstar too.
Superstar might be funny still by
A
today's
lot of
standards.
Will Ferrell in all those movies.
Will Ferrell is in
He
both
was
of them.
Pre-Anchorman.
Dude,
He's
Will
in that.
Ferrell was-
the Roxbury.
Yeah.
Austin
Obviously.
Powers.
Will Ferrell's kind of like
God
the
damn.
Sam Jackson of like
Before he
Quentin
popped.
Tarantino movies.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Will Ferrell is to SNL as Sam Jackson is to Quentin Tarantino.
Right down to the Kangol hat.
Absolutely. Will Ferrell does wear that Kangol hat all the time.
I-
Backwards,
that's why him and
forwards,
Adam McKay-
sideways.
That's why him and Ann McKay split their partnership because he's like, hey, gotta stop wearing that Kangol. And Will Ferrell just told him to go fucking shove it up his ass.
Yeah.
I got a big short for you right here. That's what he
Rightfully
did.
so, dude.
Look, you
I got a
can't,
big short for you right here.
dude, shall not be infringed.
No.
It's about Kangol hats. The
People are shouting out Tom's shirt.
Oh,
the chat.
thank you so much. Yes, I got it at a horror movie convention.
It's Bizarro, right?
Yeah, it's Bizarro.
Man,
Yeah.
dude, didn't
From
know
Superman.
you worshipped
Yeah.
Ed Gein that hard, dude.
Yeah, I did. I like him in the show because he sounds like perverted Winnie the Pooh. And that's a character I think that maybe I could do on SNL. I don't know. Lord,
I
get a
gotta
hold
watch
of me.
this. I gotta watch the fucking Ed Gein show. Because if his voice is crazy, I want to hear that.
It is crazy. I'm telling you. He's like, oh, bother.
Thank you for shouting out my perplexing taste, Cheldar Binks.
It is pretty wild. It keeps us on our toes.
There's just no chance, dude. You're trolling me right now. And it's working. My cortisol is spiking, dude.
I don't know. Dude.
Clavicular's about to call me and tell me to kill myself.
If it
People are allowed to like what they like, dude. You know what I mean? Like I love
disagree with that.
Godzilla
I am not
versus Mechagodzilla
I
2.
disagree.
I thought it was the greatest fucking robot movie I've ever
Now,
seen.
guys, if you're sitting at home and you're thinking, Marsh's opinions make me not believe in democracy, us too. Us too.
I didn't realize I was in a fucking crazy, dictatorship here on the podcast.
Or Tom Tatership.
If our hero, Colonel Tamington, had his way, no one would be having their say about what movies were good or not.
And you know what?
I mean?
Maybe that's a good thing.
I think that's right.
I think maybe that is a future we could have potentially explored.
Yet another thing Benjamin Martin got wrong.
Yeah. Giving people the choice to
No one
choose
else.
what
Giving
SNL
people-
movies
No one else
to like.
He doesn't really make.
Oh, I got an agree on the Ladies Man from Probably Not a Dog. Hell yeah! All right,
But it's not
let's
better than
go.
Wayne's World.
Dude, it is not better than
What's
Wayne's
the
World.
funniest
There's no
joke in
chance.
Wayne's World?
Fucking, I don't. Hey, Mr. Donut Head Man, who's trying to kill you? I don't know, but they better not.
That is, if I'm doing S to D tier, dude, that's D tier joke.
What's the
in
funniest
Wayne's World.
joke? What's the funniest
The
joke from
funniest-
Ladies Man?
From the Ladies Man?
Yeah.
When they make the guy eat poop out of the pickle jar. Look, Josh is dying right now laughing, dude.
Oh no! Now I feel like I'm in Kramer versus Kramer. You're fucking talking.
Josh is already
How
laughing
about
so
like
hard
when
at
Garth
that
is
joke.
like crawling across the lawn, he's hitting his keys.
Josh is the judge in this situation. God damn it! And you're winning.
Yep.
I like the idea.
Now, if we're talking S tier comedy in Wayne's World, when the donut shop guy's talking about,
come on,
somebody dying. Or he's like ripping somebody's heart out. That's the best part of that whole movie.
Yeah.
I do like the idea. I do like the idea of Marsh dressed up with like suspenders and like a suit with like checkered pants and trying to convince Josh that Ladies Man's the best SNL movie. And he's like,
now see
here. When the fellow eats the turds out of the pickle jar,
you cannot deny
the lefticiousest nature of such an
defy
event.
you, sir, to tell me that the poop in the pickle jar
I will
is
not be
funnier
held in contempt
than anything.
when Will Ferrell
I got some people agreeing
gets a
with me.
boner. I don't
That's
know.
all I'm saying.
I don't even remember what happens in that movie.
Tipidus, you have missed some bingo. I know that you have a card, so just so you know, and anybody else that's playing bingo tonight, we have already done drop. Tom has already mentioned something being anabolic, and what was the other one?
I think an impression was done.
Yeah, Tom definitely did an impression. He did multiple impressions.
Well,
I feel
Lorne
like.
Michaels.
Yeah, he definitely did a Lorne Michaels impression. So you got 3 plus the free space. You might have bingo
So
right
Tom,
now.
we're gonna cut your Solomon Kane sketch, and I don't want you to be too mad.
It's so
We couldn't find the
topical.
hat, and we know it's how important the hat is to
People
the
love
sketch.
Solomon Kane.
You got to take that fucking.
They
hat off,
literally
dude.
keep asking me, listen, we love the show. We think you're really funny, Tom. This is obviously like the world that I envision in
We
my
just
head.
don't
That's
think
probably
that
pretty
Solomon
accurate,
Kane
but
working at an Enterprise rent-a-car really has any legs. We need something better for the middle of the show after.
doesn't have any legs. You didn't even put it on the track. You got to let it jog around a little bit, warm up. You can't just expect it to go into a dead sprint right away. I'm going to tear a hamstring. Trust me, people are going to be like, Solomon Kane working at Enterprise, this is the best sketch since Banana Man or something like that.
Banana Man. What sketch is that?
Remember Banana Man? Remember that from SNL?
I actually do remember Banana Man. That's a
Okay,
good one.
thank you.
Banana Man.
Tom,
That was Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah, it
Tom,
was.
We eat all my bananas.
That is it. That's actually
Was
that's
it
such a-
you? You ate my banana man.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
And
one.
then he stabs Chris Farley's character to death. It's just like such a crazy, and it's the funniest
I like
SNL
to eat
sketch.
the bananas.
Disgusting.
That's classic.
Oh,
and they put that
I
on
like to eat
T-shirts.
the
The fact that, dude, the fact that It's Pat was an SNL movie, but Banana Man
The
got
Banana Man
passed
didn't
up.
get any play.
Yeah,
That's
kinda fucking
unbelievable.
wild.
And it didn't
All right.
need to be Adam Sandler. I guess it could have been. but
Guys,
or it should-
SNL shared universe.
I got a question for you guys.
Okay.
Do you want to rank some more robots?
is it going to work with audio?
Let's take a look and give it a shot.
But
Worst
first thing I
case
wanna say
scenario,
is-
it doesn't work.
Tom, we're giving the robot drop
Best case
sketch
scenario,
to
it
Cecily
does.
Strong.
Well, if you didn't change anything, it's probably not going to work.
I
with
did change
audio.
something.
Okay, cool. We're going to give it a shot, guys. And you know what? If you're watching at home and you don't,
We'll recap it,
and you
too.
don't hear audio or
Shoot me a text message.
you'll see the things move around. The fact that Chappie and the Sipian from Howard Stern are in the same category, brilliant.
Yeah, hold on. All right, let's go over here. And
I gotta love girl math.
All right, we are. Hopefully, we should be good. I got audio input right now. I think it's going. Yeah, we should be good. We should still have audio and video right here, and everybody can see the rankings here. So if you missed the rankings earlier, Chappie, the Sibian from Howard Stern are in the B position, and Dot Matrix is in the D position. All right.
All right, the next three.
I got
Let's
the
do it.
next one for you guys here. We have. I fucking forgot this fucking guy's name.
Bishop.
Bishop from Aliens.
Oh, dude,
But cut
S.
in half.
S.
Oh, cut in half Bishop.
Cut in half Bishop where he's spraying
S tier.
foam everywhere.
When he's shooting
S
freaking
plus.
jizz all over the
S
place.
tier? Okay, cool. We're going to put that up
I'm
in
a bit
the
of a
S
mess.
tier right now. All right. The next one up we have kind of the same as Dot Matrix, but we got C-3PO.
A, I guess. I don't think he's that cool looking, but he is a part of Star Wars. I'd say A. He's not S.
C3P. Man.
He's not S. No,
Fucking
now you
shit,
get a
I-
droideka in here. You get a rolling droideka in here from the prequels.
Yeah, I don't-
That's S tier.
I don't know
This
what the
guy,
hell that
not
is.
so much. He's a freaking lame, dude.
Oh my word.
He's always panicking.
Oh my word. The
Also,
Sibian is
by the
trying
way, you're a robot. What are you panicking about? Put him in fucking A.
Okay, C-3PO
Oh,
is
Master
getting
Luke.
the
The
A
Sibian
treatment.
will not shut off.
All right, cool. And then we'll do this
Anakin
final-
Skywalker's building a Sibian in the initial prequel.
I never sucked any ding dongs.
All right, and then we got...
Where is the Sibian? I want to take a seat.
We have one of our favorites here from this block. We have Achilles from Robot Jocks.
There's gonna be a lot of S's. I'm voting S on that, but I would
you guys
also
got to meet in the middle. So
I
there
would
is
also
a
be happy
medium
with
there.
A.
From a on the ground kicking upward and leg sweeping standpoint, definitely S tier.
Okay.
From anything else,
Looks, weapons, lasers, trinkets.
I gotta go. Well, you know what?
I do think
Trinkets
that the Russian bot looks better.
The final Russian bot is way better.
The one with the
so
penis
in
sign.
that way, I think we can
I would
agree
think
on
so.
A.
Okay.
I think A is probably.
I think
good.
A.
All right, you guys are
put him in
going A with
Hey,
Achilles.
Tom, crash and burn on that one.
Crash and
All right,
burn.
that was actually really, really good. And then we'll just do one more. We have the fembots from Austin Powers.
From a horny standpoint, that's going to be an S for sure. I definitely remember watching this movie when I was 10 and
I can't
feeling a certain type of way about it. So I'd say S on that.
I
However,
can't express to you how S tier that is.
Okay, we're agreeing.
Like, I'm
on
not
S.
even trying to be funny and horny, like funny horny on this.
All right, yeah.
That's just like
That's S tier.
It's
That's
S
S tier for you guys. We're
S tier for movie, S tier for the role in the movie.
And if it's a toss up between that or the Sibian, I mean, I'm taking that.
Well, the
1,000
Sibian's
times
B,
out of-
dude. I mean, you want the Sibian in S tier?
No. I'm
okay.
just saying from a sex bot perspective, because two things that are kind of built. Well, they are meant to kill you.
You
too.
let a nut rip and you get shot in the head.
You could tape a gun to a Sibian,
Yeah, well,
and it would ostensibly be the same thing.
Talking about my Friday night.
All right, cool. We will be back with more rankings, everybody.
Did we
We're
talk
gonna
about this
switch
last
back.
week? But Mel and I recently watched.
And I don't
Austin
know if we
Powers.
lost. We'll find out if we lost audio shortly.
We recently watched Austin
We
Powers.
did not. It worked. All right, let's get a high five going here.
Hell yeah.
Technology fucking rocks, dude.
I love computers.
I fucking love this shit.
Love computers.
Thank you, probably not a dog, for pointing out that I fucked that up earlier. So I really, really appreciate that.
but I
Thank
don't
you.
think anybody was watching at the time except for your dumbass. Who is that, by the way?
I don't know. dude.
Okay, probably not a dog. You're not a dumbass.
They
I
said
think
they
you're a really
texted
cool
you,
guy.
so they know your number.
Oh, I know who it is. Okay. Thanks for watching, by the way.
Thank you all for watching.
You're
by
not a
the way.
dumbass. You're actually one of the smartest people I know. In fact, if you were here, it wouldn't have happened in the first place. That's Marsh's problem.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
about
Marsh's problem.
So they build Mechagodzilla, and
that. We're an hour in and we're just getting
Yes,
the
for
Mechagodzilla
sure.
being built.
Well,
But
we could
hey,
skip around.
you know,
Fuck it, dude. You know
I
what?
do not think this movie needs to go scene by scene. 80% of it is just the fucking people in the suits fighting each other.
Dude, all right, first of all, what about the scene where they go to the, people who are, what's the word? I'm thinking of fuck. All right, that's another bingo thing. If Marsh fucks up a word, mark that one down. Marsh fucks up a word.
That is true.
Where they can read your mind.
the
telepath.
telepathy.
What
yeah.
about when they go to the children's school for telepathy?
The psychic.
For the psychic.
To read the plant.
That was fucking
And
amazing.
they all like
dude.
put their hands around the plant and they're trying to figure
Dude,
out what
when
this
This
those
movie
little
has
kids-
so much, dude. I love
when
it.
The fact that this movie has so much, but Pacific Rim didn't have enough.
Pacific Rim didn't have any telepathic
here's the,
children in
here's
it.
the problem with Pacific Rim and movies like
But
Pacific
no,
Rim
but
is
they
the
did have a
podcast.
machine that allowed you to like connect with the fucking
Yeah, they
kaijus.
stole it from fucking Godzilla
But
versus
that's kind of
Mechagodzilla 2.
telepath.
What are you trying
You
to
think
do?
they
Tom?
stole
What
that?
are you trying to do here,
You
Tom?
think they stole that from Godzilla versus
what are you-
Mechagodzilla 2?
guys,
What are you trying to do here, Tom?
Calm down.
Do you want to go back?
I don't
to
even know what
Pacific
my problem is anymore. I don't even know what I'm upset
You're
about.
all worked up.
I'm all worked up. It's probably the Timothy Chalamet thing.
Yeah, that could be.
I can't believe he said that about opera.
It could be the robot rankings too.
You're right.
Just fucking.
I can't
We're
believe I
all
put the
losing our
Sibian on
mind.
freaking B, dude.
Bingo is 3 across for anybody that's never played bingo before. If you get 3 in a row, you have bingo.
It is
baby.
telepathy, Chelsea, not telekinesis. They're not moving things with their minds. They're like
they're just tiny
communicating.
people. They're
Yeah.
just tiny kids who can sing.
And if you have not seen this
telepathy.
movie, anybody
Yeah, and
in
they
the
sing
chat,
like a cracker jingle or something. What
Yeah.
was it? Or like
well,
a
it's just like,
commercial?
"Oh."
they sing like the song.
It's
That's
like
the
plant
fungus song, dude.
Yeah, the plant
it's the
song.
fungus song, dude. The fungus song is what gets Rodan and everybody.
I'm going to level with you.
Come on,
I paid attention to this movie very,
another bingo.
very little.
Wait, what were you doing, Tom?
I was
Yeah,
not
what-
cooking chicken.
Oh,
mark that down.
wow, Tom
I was
was
Oh no,
not-
that's it, right?
For anybody playing bingo, that was not. We're not marking that.
Damn.
Tom did not make chicken. So
Close, so
sorry.
close.
Sorry if you were
Tippett got
close.
bingo.
Damn, Tippett got bingo. Get the fuck out of here. Send me your card.
No chicken and rice got made, but I did make pasta though. So that, I guess that doesn't count on the bingo cards though, because it wasn't chicken and rice. It was pasta.
Okay, yeah.
But I did do that.
I'm glad that we
What kind of
cleared
shapes?
that up.
What's up?
What kind of shape of pasta? Spaghetti.
No.
And I swear, I'm not doing a fat guy. I'm hungry thing, and I want to hear more about the food. I'm genuinely interested.
What is is it rotini? The
Okay,
spiral?
cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, you just
That's
made
the
that up,
pasta.
dude. That's not a real pasta.
Yeah. I just love making up pastas, dude.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
don't
it's like
make up pastas like that.
it's like the one that kind of loops back around and goes in and out and diagonal. What do you call it?
It's the ones that are shaped like SpongeBob.
Oh yes, the classic
Mac and cheese.
Roman
SpongeBobini.
the SpongeBob.
Someone in the chat saying you made
Yeah.
penne, Tom, so I don't even know who to trust anymore.
No, it was not penne, Kayla. It was rotini. I made rotini. Because that's what I bought today. I think. She might be right, actually. She might be right. Forget it. All right, moving on. I'm sorry. Enough of that. We're going to go
What
back
kind
to
of
the
sauce
movie.
did you put on it? In my fucking mouth. It's just like watering.
How many pounds of ground beef did you put in it? Two.
Did you use imported grated cheese?
Kayla said she just ate the pasta you made. It was not what you said you made.
Okay, it was penne. I thought I was trying to be adventurous and get rotini, and I didn't. I pushed out last second. It was like I'm like reaching up
Dude,
to the
I'm a
box.
fucking coward,
I'm
man.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Fuck.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy rotini today. It's not gonna be penne. I normally do penne. I'm not doing it today. I'm doing rotini. I'm gonna surprise Kayla. She's gonna be blown away by this. It's gonna change the game. I can't do it. I can't do it. I
You're
need
working up to it all week, and you finally go in.
It's hard,
like,
dude.
I'm
I'm
looking-
sitting in the parking lot, like rocking
Do
back
it.
and forth,
Do it.
punching
Today.
my steering
Today,
wheel.
It's it. This is it.
If anybody's tried to change pastas before, it's hard. So I actually.
And there's a whole world out there.
Like the
with you
problem
on
is,
that.
Truly is a whole world out there.
like there is
But
a
you
problem
like what you
with-
like when it comes to pasta. Like I like this movie so much, and I think it's better than Pacific Rim.
You know when you
the guy who's working at the store comes up to Tom and he's like, "Do you need any help?" He's like, "I'm fine, thank you."
no,
No, I'm okay.
Well, it's like, when you switch a dog's dog food up and then they get diarrhea, it's like you don't want to
Dude,
risk that with
yeah.
pasta. You want to make sure that your diet stays the same. You want to eat the same
When
pasta
Mr.
shapes.
Burns goes to the grocery store and he's like, ketchup, catsup, ketchup, catsup. You just have like
Yes.
2 boxes of pasta in your hand. You're like, I can't fucking pick.
Yeah, you know what? Some pasta shapes holding sauce better than others. That's just too much to think about. That's too scary.
no.
Yeah.
That's such a commitment thing for
Yeah,
me.
that's weird.
I gotta go with what I know. The devil
Yeah.
you know is better than the devil you don't.
Because what if you get a bow tie and you're like, "Fuck this sucks. I got this whole fucking
not
pound of
not
pasta."
nearly enough pasta, not nearly enough sauce as
Yeah,
I used
no.
to per pasta piece.
Yeah.
So that's really the problem.
Do like a fucking big fat rigatoni though. Nothing better.
Yeah. The chat's going crazy for pasta right now.
Yeah,
Maybe we
they
should change
just-
the
I think
pasta
we should
pod.
just
change
change
the pasta
we should just
cast.
pasta pod,
Dude,
dude.
you know what? People have really hard opinions on pasta.
It's true.
I'll be right back.
It's
boys.
crazy.
Look, this could be our chance to break into the Italian market.
Well,
Could
we're gonna
be.
go. Well, what do you mean, like a Caputo's or like a?
Well, just get
Mariano's is
Italians
technically
to
an Italian market.
just getting Italians to pay attention to the podcast.
Oh, I thought you were actually talking about breaking into an Italian market.
Oh, no. I mean, we could, I guess.
but
and
yeah,
get some
we can get-
pasta
we
to
can get a bunch
review.
of
We could start a
fucking,
pasta review channel.
You know, greaseballs to come listen to this podcast when we're talking about pasta.
Well,
Oh, what do you mean you don't like ditalini?
oh,
Oh.
Madon.
Bow tie pasta, bow tie vodka sauce, Chowder Binks. Absolutely
That was not the one I wanted. That was my bad.
fantastic.
But thank you for clipping that. Thank you for clipping that one, Marsh. By the way,
I'm not saying bow tie sucks overall. I am just saying that I just named named if you were expecting a thing with a thing, and then you get the wrong one, and then
you know what I have to say. You know what I have to say about penne, and this is my final thoughts on it.
It sounds like
Give
penis.
him to me.
That's
Hell
what I
yeah.
have to say
Okay.
about.
Yeah,
That's how I feel about
the
it.
final word.
That's
on
the final
pasta.
word, and we're done.
Oh, we'll be back though. Don't think this
This
is the last
isn't
time
the
we're
end of
talking
the pasta pod.
I'm pointing at the camera.
This
It's not
isn't
on
the
right
end of
now.
the pasta corner. Moving on.
The pasta pod.
There is a part in this movie, I think, where somebody's eating noodles for sure. They're definitely eating pasta.
There has to be.
Maybe we could rate what kind of noodles they're eating or something like that. Maybe change it up. Say what would work better.
It looks like udon noodles to me, and I fucking love udon noodles.
You know
Now
what?
we're on the noodles.
If we're talking about like eating
Best
stuff in this
butt.
movie, I don't know. Did we already bring it up? But I don't give a shit. The fucking when the baby Godzilla eats the cheeseburger,
Oh yeah, that
that's
part rocked.
like that just took this movie to a whole nother stratosphere.
What
Yeah.
did the what was it? A fast food cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's from.
What was it from?
God damn it! I'm not even gonna say it.
No, go for it.
Just can you cut the camera off like right here? Now that my face isn't fat,
Hold
it's
on,
just like-
I'll throw the browser up for
it's
you.
just really when you have a fucking neurodivergency, when you like weird facts, and then you're also a heavy set man, people start looking at you weird. It's from a restaurant chain called in Japan called Lotteria, which is like their burger chain.
All right, you tell me when you want me to throw.
You can go back. All
right, cool.
It's called Lotteria. It's like one of the biggest burger chains in Japan. And when you read about it, people who have gone there, roundly people think it sucks. Like they try to approximate like American cheeseburgers, and people are just like, they just don't fucking know what they're doing.
No, we have the magic of like preservatives and plastic.
Yeah,
and,
because you can't
pesticides that we spray on every patty.
I just saw like a fucking video. It's like you can't get American cheese. I'm sure you can, but like it's not prevalent over in like the UK. So like people who want American cheese literally have to fucking make it there.
Yeah.
And like, so it's just like, yeah, we just
one more thing America's better at.
Just fucking chemicals
cheese,
put in our body.
A certain kind of cheese.
Yep. Baby Godzilla seemed to enjoy that burger.
He loved it.
Yep.
So it was kind of a great endorsement of that.
Well, and you know what? And you saw the Lotteria bag and everything, and the lady was like, "Oh, baby dinosaur, you love this cheeseburger." I will say, speaking of Baby Godzilla, let's get into this. If we're not going to go scene by scene, the fucking foam suits, the suits in general that these people wear in this movie, do they look cheesy? In today's,
I love them.
They look so fucking.
I thought they looked awesome.
The flight suits and the Mechagodzilla?
No, I mean Baby Godzilla, Godzilla himself. Mechagodzilla.
Oh, no, dude. I absolutely loved them. I thought
those
they were
suits
so
are awesome. They're so great.
They need to use it in more movies. I think that.
You know what? You're right. Sorry.
Baby Godzilla is adorable. Baby Godzilla
is very cute, and I do like how
great.
I do love how like absolutely blasted Baby Godzilla looks when it first comes out. It's like straight up smoking that sticky pack with Joe Biden and Agartha for sure. Nothing but stems. Nothing but stems for Baby Godzilla.
Hell yeah!
On that Reggie pack. Baby Godzilla burn.
So I need to scan this again and then put it in the checkout.
Hold on.
So like
I'm smoking joints with Baby Godzilla and Agartha.
A couple things, right, about this giant robot block. And like every time we say giant robot block, it's hard for me to not say giant robot cock.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm trying not to say that.
In this giant robot cock.
In this giant robot cock of films we're doing. So I think, man, if you could take some of Robot Jocks and all of the fight sequences from Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2 and kind of incorporate the more practical nature of the two of those and put that in Pacific Rim would have been like the best fucking movie I've ever seen in my
So would you have liked Pacific Rim if the kaijus were like, let's say 80%, 85% of like people in suits?
I don't know if they have to be in suits, but maybe definitely some
Well, they're not going to get real
puppeteers.
monsters on the set. They don't exist. They're not real.
Wait.
Puppets.
Marsh, do you know something we don't? Do monsters exist? No.
Actually, yeah.
Is that what your job is? Is that what you had? Oh my God, I knew it. I knew you were up to something.
You were
dude.
hunting down
Last
a
week
kaiju,
I was
man. We
singing
knew
the
it.
Monster Mash, I definitely sang the Monster Mash. What the fuck? Everybody's calling me a dumbass now in the chat. All right.
Why?
I was working in the lab.
But no, I think like I love Pacific Rim. The only thing that really dumbed it down for me was Charlie Hunnam, right? Like,
would you have liked it more if he did the perverted Winnie the Pooh voice?
Yes. If he did that voice, if he did the Ed Gein monster voice in Pacific Rim, I would have been sold.
Let's drift.
But no, like
I lost my brother.
if you took some of the fight sequences from this movie and put it in Robot Jocks, I feel like we would have been like, holy. I mean, like Robot Jocks alone was. The action set pieces were really, really good. But if like you threw some of like the people in suits fighting a little bit, but maybe a different instead of like puppets and stop motion, would have like sent it to the next level.
Well, then everything would have to be in suits, though, right? Like the robots would also have to be suits.
I think robots in suits are just looks better.
Yeah, it looks awesome,
right?
Like there is just like a quality about it. I mean, in a good way. The fight scenes in this movie do look a lot very Power Rangers-y.
Oh, 1,000%. Well,
Which
Power
is
Rangers is a Japanese.
I
Well,
took Power Rangers
I know it sounds obvious, but I was kind of taken aback that
Keep
this
that
is like
thought going, guys.
This is like a Godzilla movie, which is like that's a big deal in Japan, and then looks about as good as like a Power Rangers show, like episode. So like I guess it does look a little bit better, but there is just something about like the tactile nature of being able to see people fucking in these suits fighting each other. So I agree with that. It does seem like, even though it's like a lot more clunky, and like one of Godzilla's like best moves is just fucking curb stomping people in the head. Like he's literally fighting Rodan, and Rodan, he like throws Rodan on the ground. He's just like stomping on Rodan's head for like 30 seconds.
Damn,
cool.
son.
But like,
True.
I mean, I think the suits do look better. I don't know. I think it's like it does have a nostalgic quality to it. You're just really digging for a drop there, huh?
I'm just so fascinated by this. It feels like alien technology in my hands. I'm looking at this. Okay. All right.
So, okay, you got that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Actually, you know what? These are all labeled too.
They are.
Baba Booey.
Which is good. He's not like... So whenever he says he fucked up and
Yeah.
pressed the wrong one, he's lying.
He's lying.
When he pressed the crickets earlier, he meant to press the crickets.
his finger
It
didn't
says
slip.
crickets on here.
It says crickets for Tom.
He's gay.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It says
He's gay for Tom.
press this every time Tom talks about
Yeah.
anything he likes.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah, I agree totally with the kaiju stuff. And the suits and all that or whatever you were... I was actually just thinking
No,
about
you
this.
were.
I never sucked
We
any
all
ding
know
dongs.
you were just deep into that soundboard.
I just feel like Dad left and I could play with the thermostat. You know what I mean? With the damn
I've never
sound-
seen you more
with the
locked
sound-
in on anything in this
soundboard.
podcast. You were like, whoa, okay.
Okay, yes,
Which
it did
one?
look like a Power Rangers episode, and something that was
You're like,
funny.
I got 30 seconds. I got to pick the right one.
He's gay.
Sorry
Yeah.
about that, guys. My pasta was ready. I had to go strain it.
You have to strain the pasta. That's the thing is you don't want to leave the water in it when you put the meat in because then the meat floats to the
What
top.
did I miss? Were you guys talking about anything
trust
special?
me,
while
I
was
know.
gone?
I've made that mistake. Trust me. I put everything in and then I'd strain all the water.
Family lore in my family is that my dad did that one time, and I refuse to believe my dad is that stupid.
For real?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, my
Your dad drank pasta water?
he did. He did.
It's actually
Drink pasta water.
Yeah.
And he turned it.
It's an old remedy.
Yeah,
for
he started wearing
whooping
velour
cough.
tracksuits. No, apparently, like
He's going for a jog
Yeah.
with pasta water.
yeah,
Could be good for you.
Could be.
that's what the
Carbs.
marathon runners drink.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
you
quick
ran a
carbs.
marathon, dude.
Yeah. I drank
You're-
only
don't
pasta
lie,
water.
You're drinking
Yeah,
pasta
I knew
water.
it.
Pasta water, 100%.
It's energy for your cells.
And then I had like a little bag of raviolis that I would pop in
Yeah,
every
did
once in a
you?
while.
The new Gatorade flavors pasta water is coming out soon.
My ravioli bag in my pocket, as per usual. Nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
Yeah, I just found that it transferred over to marathon running. So like it was just good that I had.
Felt so
those
natural to
little-
have the
yeah.
ravioli bag, like
And
a
then it just
colostomy
helped,
bag,
you
but
know
it's
what I
full
mean?
of ravioli.
Yeah, and then I got the colostomy bag and the ravioli bag mixed up.
Sometimes. Who hasn't? Has this ever happened to you?
If you thought your bag of ravioli was actually poop,
You reach in your ravioli bag and out comes your brown hand. That's wrong. This is inappropriate.
no. Apparently, like
That's
one of the
disgusting.
first times he was like cooking for me and my brother when my mom went back to work, he like apparently like didn't realize that you had to drain the pasta and just like dump the sauce in with like the pasta in the water. But like, there's no
chance,
way
dude.
that's true.
Oh, man.
Did your mom tell you that story?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She
loves
hates your
fucking
dad,
clown.
dude. She hates him. She should never have told that story.
Hey, you know what?
Fuck
You
you.
might be right. And you know what? It's too late.
Yeah, because
Just,
now we know.
Just fucking locked in.
Like it's cereal or something. Like you're just putting it all in the bowl with the milk.
Damn,
Did
Did he
that's
cook it
crazy.
in milk?
that would be crazy though
milk
if you were
pasta.
like, imagine being that delusional and that bad of a cook that like you think that you're making like a really great dinner, and then you're like, just you guys wait, it's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
And then someone just puts a pot of fucking like pasta soup water on your table. It's just fucking spaghetti floating around.
It's like the
and,
most, like, it's a-
watery sauce.
It's the most Great Depression meal I've ever heard.
That's just soup, dude. I mean, you know, like I
It is just
typically
soup.
I separate my pasta water and my marinara water. I don't drink them together.
Yeah, it's like Gatorade in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you kind of start to sweat it out, and then you start. It looks like you're bleeding everywhere, and you're like, "Don't worry, it's just marinara."
Well, I think don't UFC fighters they drink
oh, it's
pasta
huge,
water,
dude.
right?
Big. They're big on like the hot
All the
tub with
carbs
the
they
cold
take, yeah.
with the cold tub with the ice baths and the sauna and the marinara sauce that they
heard
drink.
that now the thing that they're doing is they have the cold tub and then they have a hot plunge and a cold plunge, and the hot plunge is actually pasta water.
Well, I was
Yeah.
listening to Joe Rogan the other day, and he was one of the ads was for like that IV drip for like your brain or whatever that
Yeah.
you put directly into your skull.
Yeah.
But now he's saying that they're doing like a marinara sort of side
Wow.
thing, so it helps with like electrolytes and everything, but also marinara
Dude,
sauce
if
directly
they-
into your brain.
If there's science that says marinara is like energizing for your brain, what do you think Alfredo sauce is going to do for your brain? I can't even. I mean, we might be time traveling in like 10 years. Like, if we could pour Alfredo sauce into your brain, just think how that's going to.
Chelsea brought up a good point. Cold marinara plunge.
Yeah, it's
and that's
for your
good
pores.
because basically what happens is it kind of rewires your brain to make you think that you're rotini.
Yeah.
And you're covered in the marinara
And you
sauce.
start spinning around.
You start spinning around. You feel a lot more flexible.
Yeah.
You kind of bend to and fro, et cetera, et cetera.
It's called the al dente protocol.
Yeah.
And you come out of it, and also it's like it has a good effect. Like if you're kind of stinky.
It was discovered by
Stinky Timmy
Federico Al Dente.
Yeah, and it says on the protocol it says 8 minutes in the pasta water, but really everyone knows that it's more like 6 if you want it to be really where you want it because it keeps cooking.
You want a little bit of sauce. You don't want your muscles to be completely limp. You want some firmness.
And in Europe, it's even shorter. It's like 4 minutes. And that's how people really think that it should be made. Is that, and then they have carbonara protocols like switching it up in Italy itself. So it's really interesting when you guys really look at it. And I could keep going on, and I might. So just.
They really found a way, like this company especially, really found a way to de-wokeify pasta.
For the first time ever.
Which is something that I've been saying for years.
Yeah.
I said, I would eat more pasta if it just wasn't so freaking woke.
Yeah. You wanted them to bring back the old CEO from Bertoli's.
And Papa John's.
And Papa John.
That is correct.
They do like the baked pasta there. Really just like the pasta is just the manly man's meal.
Yeah.
And
it was before.
It was before. Now we're
before the radical left got get a hold of it. Let's just say what it is.
So yeah, if we get 5 more followers and 5 more watchers on the show, I will strip down and I will get in a marinara bath. Live, you fucking dick.
At 50,
my finger slipped, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
At 50 followers, not watchers. At 50 followers, we'll smoke Fent. 75, Josh is going to take a marinara bath.
Marinara bath.
He'll do the whole podcast in a tub of marinara.
And if you're lucky, I'll add meatballs. If you're not,
hey, there's going to be meatballs somewhere. I'll say that much.
He's in the marinara sauce. Hey, beef, pork, and breadcrumbs. If you know what I mean.
Hello, got a little sausage in it.
One thing they also say about Baby Godzilla is that right when they meet it, they say it's a plant, like it's a vegetarian, and then right away she feeds it a cheeseburger.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So what the fuck?
No time in between. They're like,
so why does it have canines and sharp teeth if it eats vegetables?
Right. Well, hey, dude, I don't know. Some vegetables you need sharp teeth to bite.
Here's the
into.
kind of, this
like
is
what?
Pumpkin.
Like penne.
Pumpkin, dude. Pumpkin's hard.
Yeah, Godzilla's main diet source is pumpkins.
You don't know that it is.
For sure, in the middle of the fucking Pacific
It's
Ocean
not
or whatever.
Godzilla. It's baby, dude.
He's going to turn into a Godzilla. That's the whole point.
Bad news for Halloween this year is Godzilla is eating all the pumpkin crops across the United States.
That's the bit on SNL, dude. That's
That's it. Lauren, give us a call. We're looking at your fresh new young writer squad for SNL.
Tom, we're going to give the Godzilla
it's us at 40 years old and everybody else at like 21 years old being like, all right, guys, let's work together on this.
Hey, guys, you guys
surely
want to
you guys
some
have
more
the same
robots?
experiences in life as I have.
Okay, Tate McRae. So the idea is that Tom is Godzilla and you're a lady who sells pumpkins. So you don't talk throughout the whole thing, and Tom's doing all the heavy lifting. He's talking about pumpkins. He's Godzilla and he loves them so much. What do you think?
That is correct.
So the whole joke is that Godzilla eats pumpkins?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, basically.
100%. We all know that about him.
But even if you didn't know about it, it's kind of funny to think about the fact that, like, imagine he's like at a pumpkin patch and he's like walking around. There's like kids, but he's like eating the pumpkins instead of picking them out for Halloween. And they're like, "Hey, are you in costume?" And he's like, "No, I'm Godzilla." That's kind of the joke.
Musical guest Rodan.
There's just a bunch of roars.
You guys want to rate some robots?
Yeah,
let's rate some fucking robots here.
Dude, fucking SNL with fucking Godzilla characters. That's really blowing my mind.
If you're just seeing our rankings here, in the S tier, we have half of Bishop with all of his green goop coming out. We have a Fembot. In the A tier, we have C-3PO and Achilles from Robot Jocks. In the B tier, we have Chappie and the Sibian from Howard Stern's show. Nothing in the C tier yet. And in the D tier, we have Dot Matrix from Spaceballs. Up next, boys, we have
Gypsy Danger.
Gypsy Danger from Pacific
I mean,
Rim.
you know what, Josh? This is your one. I'll just concede to whatever you think he should be in.
To be honest, I'll put Gypsy Danger as B tier.
Wow, with the Sibian?
Yeah, because it's not the coolest one of
Ahead of the Sibian or behind the Sibian?
That's insane. Could you imagine out of context just looking at this ranking and trying to piece together what we were trying to do?
That's what our listeners are supposed to do.
This is like an ancient tome text that like civilizations thousands of years like in the future are going to find, and they're going to be like, but what does it mean?
Yeah, and no matter what they decide, they got it wrong.
They're wrong.
Yeah, and we will download this and post this on the Instagram when we're done.
Actually, what we should do is literally download this, print it out, and put it all over the city.
Yeah, we should. With our sticker.
Imagine like people are finding like a cuneiform like wall, and they find it like next week, and they're like, what does this mean? And it's just like flashback, like 2,000 years ago. It's just like three guys just being like, okay, so we're gonna rank all these all the animals
a podcast for 10
on the
people.
river.
Yeah. All right, but
He said B.
I think B because it's not the coolest
final
robot.
answer.
It's not the coolest robot in the movie.
Ahead of the Sibian or ahead of
Well,
Chappie?
Sibian-
Ahead of the
Sib-
Sibian.
You
Come
think
on,
it's ahead of the Sibian?
Ahead of Chappie too?
I personally think he's cooler than Chappie.
I think he's cooler than Chappie. I'll
Cooler
give
than the
him that, yeah.
Sibian?
I mean, yes, we're
Depends who's
talking
on
about
it.
as a robot.
Next up, we have everybody's fan favorite. We got Johnny Five from Short Circuit.
Oh,
S
S tier.
Wow, S tier.
Right
ahead
away.
of the Fembot and ahead of Bishop, or
It
right
is
at the end
hotter
where he
than
belongs.
the Fembot.
Oh yeah.
But he doesn't have guns, so I'm going to put him in 3. That's fine.
and
He's
3 is
after,
fine?
he's after the Fembot, yeah.
All right. Next up, we have here Paulie's robot from Rocky 4.
It's from like a sexual attractiveness standpoint, he's definitely higher than the Sibian.
Yep.
Lower than the Fembot. I'm going to
Yep.
put him in A. What do you think?
From a sexual attractiveness standpoint,
Well, that's kind of his whole purpose.
yeah, I mean definitely A tier then.
Yeah, A. We're
Because
going
how
A.
do you not fuck
All
that
right,
thing?
guys. Ahead of C-3PO or in between C-3PO and Achilles from Robot Jocks.
In between.
In between, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I agree.
All right. So C-3PO is still ahead
Because
of
you're
the A
taking
tier
different.
here.
You're taking different roles with.
Somebody's
all
going to beat
these-
C-3PO. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And then you guys want to do one more, and then we'll
Let's
do the
do
final
one
four in a
more,
little
yeah.
bit. All right. The next one we got here, Mechagodzilla.
S.
Sexy wise again. Like, do I want to fuck Mechagodzilla?
By the way, I was watching this movie
That
and looking at
is correct.
Mechagodzilla walk, and I was like, look at the damn hips on that
Mechagodzilla's dragging a wagon. I'll tell you that much.
guy. Yeah, the eggs aren't nearly big enough to require hips like that. in
If
my
you guys can
opinion.
agree on S tier, I'm all for it. But ahead of Johnny
Mechagodzilla
Five,
can
ahead
hit
of
with the plasma
Fembot, and
grenade
ahead of
anytime.
Bishop, where are you guys putting Mechagodzilla in S? Because I do agree with you guys big time. I mean, I'll give you my final thoughts.
I
on this
think
tier.
it should go after Bishop. I think it
Yeah.
should go 2.
After Bishop,
Slot-
okay.
Yeah, second slot.
All right, cool.
Bishop just has more going on. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. And then we'll get to the final four after these messages from Tom.
For me, I don't have anything. Do I have something? I don't have anything. Why don't you just sell me down the river? Josh is the one that has ads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Josh has the ad. We have an ad read. We have a paid sponsor. Sorry.
Yes, guys, this is so fucking exciting. I can't believe it. Even though we only have 10 listeners, we actually got a paid
Do
sponsorship.
you want to do one? There's 2.
I'll do one. Yeah, I'll do the first one.
Yeah,
The
we got
longer
2.
one. You want to do the first one?
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. This is so cool. I mean, they're contacting Josh for all of this, and I actually didn't.
Thank you for setting
didn't
that
read
up,
any
Big
of this,
Dog.
so I thought that that's kind of weird, but I appreciate it. Today's sponsor, it's Turdbox. Okay, Turdbox. Today's episode is sponsored by Turdbox, the first and only subscription service where a fresh box of crap arrives at your door each month. That's good. Use code
It's a hot service.
Use code YANG at checkout and receive your first 4 turd boxes for free. If you want shit from cats, bats, and guys named Matt, Turdbox has it all.
We're so happy. I can't believe we
This
got
is good.
Turdbox.
You know what I do? Turdbox is huge. It's literally like, obviously we're gunning for Blue Chew.
I mean, Huberman loves Turdbox. Pete Holmes.
Oh, you can't get
loves
him to
Turdbox.
shut the hell up about anything. 1 and 2, Turdbox for sure.
This episode is also brought to you by Ugmo. Ugmo is a new subscription mental health service with the goal of helping you feel better about yourself when it matters most. We've all been there, folks. I know I've been there. We get invited to a party, and we know for sure that we are going to be the ugliest person there. So normally, if you're like me, You make an excuse not to go. Like maybe your hamster died or you inherited a haunted storage unit. But with Ugmo, those days are over. Now,
Thank God.
with Ugmo, you can hire someone even uglier than you to make you look like Liam Hemsworth. All you have to do is upload your face, body, and Ugmo will use a sophisticated algorithm to pair you with an ugly person near where you're at. Then you and your Ugmo attend your event and everyone can say, wow, I don't know what Josh has been doing but lately, but like he really does look like Liam Hemsworth next to that guy. You know, and I think this is just like such a great service because like
that is a great service.
It just helps boost your confidence. If you're at the family reunion, you know you have so many attractive cousins. Who doesn't have an attractive cousin?
It's true.
And you get there and you just think like, oh, my aunts and uncles are going to think about it, just how not hot I am. And then you bring an Ugmo. I'm a Chicago 5. I bring in a Chicago 3. I'm automatically, the way the transit property works, I'm a Chicago 7 next to this guy. So like, I think it's a great service. I've used it many times. And you know, don't worry. We just want to let you know that the Ugmo that you're paired with knows that they're ugly. You know, it's monitored regularly to make sure that they're okay with their ugliness. That's part of the thing is that we're confident ugly people because you want them to compliment you. You know what I mean? They don't want them just to sit there and you just got this fucking ugly motherfucker just standing by you during this party. And they think because then they're going to think you're weird. Their weirdness, their awkwardness is going to highlight how ugly you are. So these guys know that they're no Liam Hemsworth. You know. They know that they're not no Liam Hemsworth and they're cool with it. And if you sign up today using the code YANG at checkout, you'll get 40% off when you hire your first Ugmo. Ugmo, we know ugly.
And you know what? I actually just watched a documentary about Ugmo, and it's this really fascinating, very it's
cool,
very PC company. Basically, what they do is when you sign up to be an employee for Ugmo, what they'll do is they'll constantly check in with you, and they'll constantly say like, you look like shit, your nose is too big or too small, or you know what I mean, like your eyes are beady and weird, and they do that all day long to make sure that the person stays committed to the mission, and the mission is to help you look better so your aunts and uncles will think that you're hot.
There's no self-improvement,
not in a sexual way, but in sort of like a he's doing well for himself way.
Yeah, you want your uncle to come up to you and say, wow, you're looking good.
I didn't realize you were such a handsome
just
guy.
Just biting his lip and be like,
right. Hit me with the give him to me or whatever that drop was.
Coming for you.
No, I mean, I guess that one does work.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Sorry, I don't know which one.
The weasel one, dude.
Oh, shit, the new one?
The new one.
Oh,
Hit me with the weasel drop.
Sorry.
What do you mean? Which one?
You should have just said weasel.
Give him to me.
Have your uncle be saying at the family reunion.
But in a nice not in a weird way.
Not in a weird sexual way, but in like a friendly, I admire your success way.
But I look forward to more live ad reads, folks. I hope you enjoyed them because we're gonna get more and more that people start spreading this word about the show. We're gonna get sponsors and like we are selling out hard.
I'm telling you guys.
Anything that if you have an idea for an ad, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll reach out.
Absolutely, reach out to us on Instagram. Send us an email about that actionpod@gmail.com.
I will literally pitch any product,
anything. Guys, please. We are so desperate to leave our jobs.
We will sell out whatever.
I mean, you guys know our history. Like,
we have not been shy about having zero morals or zero backbone in any capacity for money. That's right.
What's the deal with Mechagodzilla?
Back to it.
That is the deal with Mechagodzilla. Is this your guys' first Godzilla movie you've ever seen? Like a true one from Japan?
No. We used to watch them when I was younger.
No.
My mom really likes Godzilla.
Yeah.
So we watch, you guys, Svengoolie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I saw all of them, too.
For folks out there that might not know Svengoolie,
Shout
I'm
out
guessing
Svengoolie.
if you're fucking watching and listening to this podcast and you're from the Chicago area, you fucking know who Svengoolie is. But a really cool, like, it's not public access, but like a local TV
I thought it was it not public
No,
access?
It's on WGN.
Yeah, it's WGN, and it was on the U, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't think that's quite public access, but like a local TV show where a dude would dress up in like a funny like ghoul like outfit, and they'd show B level movies, and then also make like they'd have funny songs, and the commercial breaks they'd play funny like drops during the movies. So like we watched that a lot, and like my mom like every time there's a Godzilla movie, we'd watch a Godzilla movie, or if it came on like TCM or some shit, we'd watch it. So like, but it has been a very long time since then. So like, it's kind of like the first one I've seen in a long time. Unless we're talking like
fucking the fire beat. Yeah. Yeah.
So, go ahead. Sorry, Josh.
No, it's okay. It's the first like real Japanese one that I have seen in a long time. Because I've seen like the fucking shitty MonsterVerse ones.
Yeah.
Which were like, they started out not bad. Like the one, they had like Bryan Cranston and it was like okay. And then
I didn't like the one with Bryan Cranston. But I liked the most recent one.
I remember not hating it when I saw it. And then like I liked, you know what? I did fucking dig Kong Skull Island.
I like Skull Island.
Yeah,
Skull Island's pretty fucking
Wait,
rad.
Godzilla's in that?
No, but it's part of the MonsterVerse.
Okay.
And he's just alluded to.
Yeah, you know what?
the
The
end.
second Godzilla one where he fucking fights, or I think in the first one, there's some pretty badass fight scenes in that first like rebooted Godzilla where you fucking like opens one's mouth and like blows the fire breath down. That's pretty rad.
That's the first one. I've never seen any of the others, so I don't know.
But you know, then they all get kind of shitty. Anyway, but yeah, long story short, this might as well be my first Japanese Godzilla.
Yeah. So I was reading, apparently
As an
they
adult.
wanted this to be Godzilla versus King Kong Part
They
2,
did.
but they couldn't get the
Right.
rights from Universal.
Right.
Interesting.
And in Japan, this is actually just called Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. It's not called Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla 2.
Which, why would it be called 2 if they
So-
hadn't fought before, did they?
Well,
No, there
they
is one from the
did.
70s.
So it's like a spiritual sequel or like an indirect sequel. It's very interesting. It's very weird how they title some of these movies. But like, yeah, there was like a Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla in like the 70s. And then this one came out, but they have nothing to do with each other because they're very different eras. Like the whole Godzilla like franchise, like I was telling these guys, I kind of wanted to like do a deep dive and like watch a lot of these and just read about them because there's what did I say, 38 of them now? Like there's a ton of them. And they all have different eras and like each era does like a different theme with the Godzillas. Like the classic Godzilla era is the Showa era. Where is this a bingo card yet?
I was about to say, and if you're playing bingo right now, Josh is going on a fact rant right now.
Didn't somebody win already?
Somebody already won, but you know, there could be two
Keep
winners
going.
in one episode.
Okay, you're right.
So the Showa era is like the original Godzilla, but that era like became really silly and kind of like dumb, and like Godzilla transformed from like a allegory or metaphor for nuclear war to like a fucking toy machine. You know what I mean? Like a toy, like a money making machine.
Yeah, pop culture just kind of spun
Right.
it in a different
The way
weird
that Jurassic Park did.
Yep.
Absolutely. So then the Heisei era, which is this era, starts, and they wanted to kind of make it not gritty or like a little bit more grounded, which is why you see a lot more science in this movie. Like even though it's like kind of it's fantastical, like sci-fi, like a lot of these movies are supposedly like a little bit more based on like the science, like the military stuff. Actually, the movie before this was kind of a bomb because like kids didn't go see it. So this movie they try to make it a little bit more kid friendly. So I think like the Mechagodzilla stuff, like obviously with Garuda, like making like a Megazord with Mechagodzilla,
Yes.
like that's definitely like a kid thing. But this is also one where they have like a consistent plot structure throughout the whole era, where it starts the first one that comes back. Like the psychic lady in this movie, she's in all the ones in the Heisei era. She's like a continuing character. And I think
she's a psychic in all of them?
Yeah, so I think she's like
Cool.
established, and there's other like continuing characters too, I think. But it actually, the last one in this era ends with Godzilla dying, and baby Godzilla becomes the new Godzilla. So baby Godzilla like keeps showing up.
Got it.
And it becomes like the new Godzilla by the end of it. And then they do the Millennium era, I think, because they take a long time off, I think, after that. And then do the Millennium era after the American Godzilla. And in the Millennium era, it's kind of what they do now, which is where they do every single Godzilla like reboots the series every time. So there's just standalone Godzilla movies. And each one is just a new one every time. So like kind of what they were doing, we were talking about in the car with -1 and Shin Godzilla. Those are completely different from each other.
like
Yeah, because they're kind of like
Anthologies, basically.
they're kind of like the first going through all the way back to the beginning again.
After this era, all of them are pretty much direct sequels. They refer to it to the original Godzilla. It is like, you know, some of them will be like 50 years after the original Godzilla, like Mothra comes back. And there's also like so many different monsters, obviously. Like I was looking at some of them, and they're like, some of them are cool, some of them are fucking dog shit. But like, and speaking of like the other monsters that are included in this, we should probably talk about Rodan a little bit, because Rodan plays a big part in this movie.
And this is
I didn't
Rodan's
really
first appearance in the Godzilla films too. Am I incorrect there?
I think you are.
Damn. Fuck.
But it's the first one in this like era of Godzilla movies.
Okay, fair.
And if you're not wrong, fucking chat, tell us, and I'll fucking, I don't know, kick myself in the dick.
If you, this is a great question. Probably not a dog. When is Matthew Broderick in this one?
In this exact one?
In this one, what happens is
Yeah. Let's
Godzilla
talk about this.
when he's destroying the town, and I I think this is kind of in bad taste, but when Godzilla's destroying the town, Matthew Broderick's actually in the front for a split second. He runs somebody over with his car.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of over. That part's over. So they just paid him for a real quick kind of in and out sort of situation.
He's like, where am I? Ireland?
Yeah.
You're fired, bud.
Yeah, it was bad for bad taste in my opinion.
And they said we'll cut that scene if you do like the one they did in like 1999 or whatever. So there's like a quid pro quo thing because they're like, we don't want to cut this because it happened, and like we're truth tellers in the Godzilla franchise.
I always say that it's like kind of like Joe Rogan's like the modern day Godzilla movie.
Oh,
in that way,
you could have just stopped and said Joe Rogan's the modern day Godzilla. Have you seen how big that guy is?
I know. Well, he's kind of. Imagine Joe Rogan in the baby Godzilla costume on SNL, selling pasta water. Now we're cooking.
That's a fucking weekend update.
My phone's blowing up literally right now. I'm sure it's more Lauren Michaels. I'll wait till after the show to check the text messages. But
we're giving the baby Godzilla sketch to Kyle Mooney.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Oh. He's not even on the show anymore, and they brought him back just for the Godzilla.
Do you think Baby Godzilla is one of the 250 assassins? One of the 250 best comedians out in the United. Did you ever see that clip with Joe Rogan?
No.
He's fucking talking about like stand-up comedy. He's like, there's probably only like 200.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Like really good, solid
real comedians. How the fuck did you do the math on that?
Yeah.
How many comedians?
And then
are
the person
country?
like across from him is just like, yeah.
Whatever you say.
I'm Jelly Roll. I'm not a comedian, but I love you, Joe Rogan.
Whatever you say, I will agree. It's kind of like he was also talking about how he's like, yeah, I've been going to church lately, and everybody at church is just like, they're so much happier, man. They're so much more polite. It's like
Joe Rogan's going to church.
Yes.
Dude, what the fuck?
And it's like, you know why they might be polite to you, Joe? Because you're worth $500 million.
Right.
There's a good reason to be nice to somebody because they own fucking half the state of Texas.
They're not trying to get like a new fucking like a baptismal pool or some shit. Like they're not trying to get you.
Yeah, they're just nice to you because why? They're
they
nice
love
to everybody. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just went off on a little tangent. We can go back to talking about Rodan. Cool guy. Rodan is sort of a pterodactyl sort
Who
of
do you think would win the fight? Prime, Iceman, what's the dude's name?
Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell or Baby Godzilla?
Even better question. Prime Dice Man, Andrew Dice Clay versus Baby Godzilla.
Gotta go Dice.
Dice Man's taking it.
Dickory Dock. I'm fucking hitting Baby Godzilla in the cock.
Oh!
Oh, by the way, UFC thing. I saw another clip of Dana White talking about. They were like, "Hey, Dana, did you like hate any of the UFC fighters?" He's like, "Yeah, I fucking hate Tito Ortiz."
Dude, Tito Ortiz is literally one of the dumbest people to ever walk the face of the planet.
And I don't know what's up. I don't know anything about UFC, but like, there's literally a video. They show a clip of Tito Ortiz at a photo shoot, and they're like, "All right, throw a left hook." And then he like takes a second and he throws a right hook.
Oh yeah, dude. There's no shortage of like dumb.
All right, throw a left jab.
I honestly,
Tom sends it to me like every day.
One of my favorite things is Tito Ortiz being a moron highlights. It's like truly, I've watched way more of those than any of his actual.
Tipitus, if fucking Joe Rogan wanted to be on the pod, we would have him anytime. We'd get him a booster seat. We'd get him high, and we just talk movies.
Look, I'm sure he would be cool if we just stayed on the movie topic.
It
would be cool, dude. What we could do is set up like funny bits, and we'd all be laughing, and then he would kill the mood and shut it down and treat it like it's serious, and then
we tell him how great he is while we do urine therapy live on the pod.
They straight into my eyes.
Yeah,
dude. I would just be like,
I'll rub piss on my skin. I don't care for Joe.
I'd just play that.
That's a real question.
Oh, he would love that.
If I could get RFK on the horn, that's probably what I would ask.
What do you think he would think of this one?
I am Optimus Prime.
He'd be like,
That's
that's
just-
freaking
that's just
badass,
nothing.
dude.
Dude, I heard that Transformers The Last Night was actually based on like real life stuff that happened. There was a Transformers that came to Arthurian London.
Dude, they've been lying to us this whole time.
You know what?
Your history books are written by the Decepticons.
Critical race theory is Starscream. I've said that from the beginning. Starscream wrote those books.
Which fight was your favorite fight?
You know,
Ooh, good question.
The problem with this movie is that all all the fights kind of look the same. I do like the fact that everywhere Rodan flies explodes.
Yeah.
Just explodes
cool.
around him. And it's the same thing with Godzilla. Everywhere he walks, even if he's not near whatever it is, it just explodes. And I think it's kind of explained in the way that it's like irradiated. Like they're both so irradiated. Maybe it causes things to overheat and explode, I'm guessing. But as far as like the fights are concerned, honestly, dude, Mechagodzilla is so badass.
Which one though? There's the 2 fights.
Anything with Mechagodzilla is freaking badass, dude. And then when they shoot it in Godzilla's ass brain.
Oh yeah.
By the way, folks, Godzilla has an ass brain.
It's not in his ass. It's in his lower
Let's
back.
finish favorite fights. Then we will do like a whole segment on ass brain.
All right.
Okay, so
It's
the
not
first
in
one,
his ass,
the second like Mechagodzilla fight, as you're saying, is your favorite one.
What's the difference?
The final one is
No,
my
I
favorite
mean-
one because it's got everybody involved in it. But I mean, the first one between Mechagodzilla and Godzilla is pretty fucking cool too.
I like
Guys-
Rodan versus Godzilla, the first one.
Oh, that was good too when he
What
beats the
happens-
shit out of him with his tail.
Well, and then also Rodan is just like
Pecking
he's
him?
pecking him too. Yeah.
pecking the fuck
That
out
is
of
what
him.
an animal like that would do. I mean, things like terror birds existed.
I just
at
love
one point.
everything about the fights in this fucking movie, dude. Like every time they touch, like sparks fly everywhere. Like all of the Godzilla's like, what is it? Like his energy breath.
Every time I touch the sun, every time I look at Godzilla touching my dick in the
Dude, every time Mechagodzilla is touching my dick, for sure.
my drippings with goo.
Atomic breath. Thank you so much for first clip.
Anything with atomic breath is very cool. I do like the point where they like breathe at the same time and
Oh,
then
that's
there's like the
cool.
explosion.
Yeah. What did you guys think of Mechagodzilla's weaponry though?
Not nearly trinkety enough.
Yeah, needed more
You
trinkets.
know
More
what? Could use the
trinkets.
cue from Achilles.
I did like
more
the,
trinkets.
I did like the part where he tases Godzilla.
The taser was cool, and like when he
taser's
shoots the
fucking
taser into Godzilla, like crazy goop just flies out.
You know what? They needed more goo, man. And I think this is
Yeah.
supposed to be like definitely supposed to be more kid friendly. But there is an era. I think like one of the later like eras of Godzilla, they're like it's a lot more bloody and like violent.
Ooh, fun.
It should be cool. Like I would love to see that. Because it was cool. It's like out of nowhere, like Godzilla's just getting like fucking weird blood coming out of Godzilla's ass.
And like when Rodan gets got the first,
Get his colon checked.
when Rodan gets got the first time, he's like gurgling like foam.
Yeah,
goop,
yeah.
Too. It looks pretty cool.
Oh fuck yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I think Mechagodzilla could use some more weaponry. I think there's just like a big focus on like the punching and shit.
They don't really punch at all in this one though. They kind of just shoot atomic
At one
breath
point,
at each other.
Godzilla just kind of like runs into Mechagodzilla. It's
Alex,
cool.
Mechagodzilla is the good guy in this movie. He's piloted by whatever, like 6 humans or something like that.
Well,
I
you know
don't
what?
think
I mean, I wanna-
Mechagodzilla's the good guy. In this
I don't-
movie.
He's supposed
It's hard
to
to
stop Godzilla from killing.
I think that this movie is, trying to be like, dude, man, just is always trying to fight nature and colonize nature all the time.
What am I supposed to do? Like Godzilla just like stomp all over my
Yeah, I
fucking town?
could. I honestly, I could
That's
not.
crazy.
Really
That's
tell
the
how-
It'd be
alternative.
fine. I think it'd be all right.
I don't know how. I didn't know how. That would be great.
It'd be fine.
Quit complaining.
If there was a Godzilla, dude, you want everybody to kill it?
Instead of
Yeah,
like a climate
probably.
denier, Marsh is a Godzilla
I
denier.
would want it to be
there's
around.
no evidence that Godzilla's around. Come on.
No, I believe in Godzilla for sure.
Anti-Godzilla.
I'd be out there like, leave him alone. Just let him crush the town. It's fine.
For the love of God. It's like
You just gotta walk around every
it's like
once
the
in a
Hurley
while.
boys.
Yeah.
Let the boy crush your town. Yeah, there we
Please let me
go.
crush your town.
Get Lauren on
Feel
the
real
phone.
good.
Get Lauren on the horn.
Hold on.
We're gonna put that on a T-shirt. Get
This is his
Lauren on
whole
the horn.
music.
Yeah.
message after the tone.
Listen, Lauren, I know you're probably wondering how I got your phone number. I totally understand. I had to call in a couple of favors. It doesn't matter. Listen, I got the $1 million idea. I got a couple of sketches here that are going to knock your socks off. You're going to go through the ceiling. I hope you're sitting down because you're going to stand right back up. Check this out. Baby Godzilla, sorry, played by Joe Rogan, selling pasta water. Okay. Obviously, I can't hear your laughter. I'm going to assume that that's kind of an sort of an afterthought. What was the other one we were talking about? We just had
Godzilla eating pumpkins.
Godzilla. Okay.
Tell him about Godzilla eating the pumpkins. That was a good one.
Oh yeah. So one is during Halloween season, Godzilla starts walking around and he just starts eating. He just starts eating all the pumpkins in the country. During Halloween season, so there's no pumpkins for people to make jack-o'-lanterns.
And Rodan on update.
Rodan on up. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Talking about the TSA, but he's a bird.
Yes. So why does he care? See,
TSA?
thank you so much. This is why I have you.
No
here.
problem.
You are the writer. I don't even know why I'm in the middle. But,
Lauren, all this stuff is in my packet. I promise you. You'll read it.
well, it's in our packet. We kind of have like a Ben Affleck, Matt Damon kind of situation set up right now.
Yeah.
Without Marsh, but So this one's just kind of like. This one's really funny. It's Rodan from Godzilla again. And he is on Weekend Update, and he's talking about the TSA lines. And you're probably thinking, what do you care about TSA? You're a bird. You can fly. And that's kind of the joke.
And then also, another one I just came up with right now is instead of Rodan, it's Roseanne, but Rodan, it's Rodan. And it's like, Dan.
That's so funny. Lauren, I hope you're still, I don't know if your answering machine's still going, but you got to hear this one. You got to hear this one. It's Rodan. It's Godzilla versus Rodan, but it's actually Roseanne. So it's Godzilla versus Roseanne. Or Rodan could have wings. I don't know. We can workshop this. This is kind of a fresh idea, so we don't have to touch on it now, but something like that.
Rodan talking to Laurie Metcalf about like how they're poor. They were really good.
Rodan getting canceled for tweeting something on a plane on Ambien. Why is Rodan on the plane anyway?
Who gave this kaiju Ambien? How big must
how much Ambien did Rodan make to make such a racist tweet?
Rodan and hot pasta water for destroying and eating all the United States Ambien supply.
Yes, we will inevitably turn this into whatever a Cumtown cover podcast is. That's what I'm.
You have no idea how often we talk about just like we don't want to do that, we don't want to do that, and then we got the anchor of the movies. We're keeping them.
Yeah, that's true.
We're fighting it tooth and nail.
Well, we fucking pigeonholed ourselves in this block because we picked giant robots. The 3 movies we picked are just movies where they fight. That's it. And it's
true.
like, I mean,
nothing happens.
There's really nothing else to talk about other than the robots
the
fight.
The most plot heavy movie in the entire block. We breezed over everything important. And the fight, at least the fights in Pacific Rim, you can kind of like differentiate, like when he uses the ship or when he uses the tower or whatever the fuck. This one is just kind of like remember when Rodan flops around on top of Godzilla. I don't think you're being
fair to Robot Jocks or Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Dude, don't you remember like the one scene? And this is like there's such a unique scene in the movie where Achilles kicks the Russian robot from Achilles falls over and kicks the Russian robot.
There is one part in one of the fights in this movie that people have got to see to believe, where Mechagodzilla grabs Godzilla's head.
Yeah.
And then just starts spinning him and he goes completely horizontal.
Yeah,
and his arms are just at his sides.
It's so cool.
And I think it might be, and Alex has, I think, watched a bunch of these Godzilla movies recently. I think it's the next one. There's that really famous clip of Godzilla literally like doing a fucking like, he's like rocket kicking.
Yeah.
I think it's in the next one because Baby Godzilla's in that one. So it might be in the next one. Where just rocket kicks. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, no. But
he literally just like goes horizontal to the ground and then just flies.
Yeah.
It rules.
It was awesome. It kicks freaking ass.
I fucking love this movie so much, dude. This movie is just so good.
I had a lot of fun watching this movie. I'm not going to fucking front. I'm going to put myself on blast and on Front Street, and I'll say that...
No cap,
that this movie, I truly enjoyed watching this movie a lot. It's just like a bunch of just like... I can't tell you what happened other
it's
than
fucking
just like
crazy.
It's nuts. This would be a movie that'd be really fun to watch with an audience.
Yeah,
it'd be really cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were going to play it in the background. My bad. Fuck.
That's okay. Fuck! We've given so much content to these people.
Yeah, true.
What more do you want from us?
We called Lorne Michaels on the podcast.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck,
we cut Timothy Chalamet off from the show. Do you know how hard that was?
Should we fucking wrap up the robot power rankings here?
Fuck
Oh, yeah. Let's wrap it up.
All right, cool. Let's fucking go check.
Let us know if you want the rankings to stay.
Yeah,
I love the rankings.
Josh, you want to take a look at the chat and have everybody vote on that while we kind of talk through this because I can't
on the last
pull it up.
or like
if in general, read your final thoughts.
Yes.
All right, next up, guys, we have I don't know what his name is, but Bicentennial Man. With Robin Williams, Bicentennial Man.
I guess this is kind of the Mrs. Doubtfire robot. Which is another thing I meant to mention to Lauren. God damn it! Now I got to call him back. I only have so many calls before he blocks.
Yeah, you got that Cricket Wireless too.
Oh, I got Cricket. It's just you never know when you're going to get signal. Sponsored by Cricket, by the way,
Probably
guys.
not a
Cricket
dog.
Wireless.
I'm into this ranking bit when you get your fucking audio right. Okay.
Is the audio not working?
It sounds good to us. But I guess it's not good.
Yeah, I don't think the audio is working. So let's.
There's a bit of reverb on the mics. Oh,
let's do this. Oh wow. Okay. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to the scene. We'll have people vote. We'll list them off, and people can vote. How about that? So let's look at the chat, and we're gonna tell you guys the last 4, and then we're gonna put them accordingly. Are we ready?
Final four. Bicentennial Man. RoboCop. The T-800.
Oh man, those are so.
And Data from Star Trek.
Gives a fuck about Data, dude. Data. Blow him into the damn sun. I don't give a shit about Data. Bicentennial Man. Obviously, if we're gonna look at the chat, it's I'm gonna personally say it's a C in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about that.
Who?
Bicentennial Man.
Bicentennial Man. Yeah, that's a C for sure.
Somebody's got to go on the C.
He eventually becomes
RoboCop S. Clearly.
Okay, but S where?
Number one.
Number one.
We have to. If we're
I have a tattoo of him on my body.
If we're going to be serious about any of these robots, we have to be serious about RoboCop and T-800.
Right.
Yes, T-800. That's S2, but I have to think about where I want him.
About to say, here's the debate now: T-800 over RoboCop. Like, what are we doing? Because I don't know. I mean, I fucking love RoboCop.
I do love RoboCop. I also love the Terminator.
I also love the T-800.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys got to fucking make a choice here, right? This is Sophie's choice.
This is truly the Sophie's choice of robot lovers, dude. Only one can live. I'm gonna say
Alex. Yes, Crow T Robot and Tom Servo have been tragically left off this list.
Well, somebody decided
I couldn't
to make a
put
list.
50 fucking robots.
No, it's not a comment. It's not a criticism. I'm just saying, like,
tell those fuckers to shut their tracks.
I mean, we left off the Jetsons robot. We left off the
damn son.
Bender.
Yeah, there's definitely more sex robots I could have thrown on here too.
We should have been doing this every episode.
We're just the ranking pod.
Hey, we'll get better at it. We're gonna probably keep doing it. We'll see how it works.
All right, I'm
People
gonna
are
say
bitching about the audio.
T-800 is going to come after RoboCop, but just one after.
All right,
just one after.
Because if we're talking the actual T-800 robot, we're not talking Arnold as the T-800.
They technically both count, dude. I mean, because he is
I
a
do love the
T-800.
T-800 so much, though. But it just doesn't have the personality that RoboCop does.
And also, RoboCop that's RoboCop's movie.
All right, so RoboCop right now is number one robot on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Easily.
Hey,
all right, and
go
then
Robo.
Final here we have Data from Star Trek.
Who cares?
Fucking dumpster.
Trash.
So DC.
Dirty water. Make an extra fucking level. Put him there. I don't care.
Just don't rank him.
Don't
What?
even
You have to rank him.
No.
Put him in D. Who cares?
D after Dot Matrix.
Him and Dot Matrix can
they can kiss.
Talk to each other. Yeah, kiss each other passionately. How about that?
We'll do
him,
a Patreon
him and
episode.
Dot Matrix can get fan fiction written by me where they kiss passionately.
All right, so just so we're clear, and like I said, I'll download this and we can share it to Instagram.
Data caress Dot Matrix.
The About That Action podcast has run out of things to say about movies, so we are now ranking things that have nothing to do with the movies we're talking about.
As Data went down on Dot Matrix.
In the S rank, we have RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
T-800.
Yep.
Bishop cut in half.
Yep.
Mechagodzilla.
Of course.
The Austin Powers fembots.
Horny.
And Johnny Five. I almost said Jackie Circuit.
Hey, what's that movie with the robot Jackie Circuit?
In the A tier, we have C-3PO, followed by Paulie's robot, and then Achilles from Robot Jocks.
Yeah.
In the B
100%.
tier, head of the B tier, we have Gypsy Danger, followed by Chappie, and then Howard Stern's Sibian. In the C tier, we have the Bicentennial Man. And finishing off in the D tier, we have Dot Matrix and Data from Star Trek.
Perfect.
All right.
I honestly have no qualms with that whole list. That's perfect. Looking back at it,
I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
I'm looking back at the list the way that maybe Dot Matrix might look back at Data behind her in a sexual way.
Dot Matrix took the chastity cage off of Data's penis.
I feel like I would have put Data a little higher on here if I was doing this, but
You weren't doing it.
Yeah.
This was a democracy.
and I think Bicentennial Man would have been higher than RoboCop. I can't even say it with a straight face. I wanted to fucking sell it so hard.
I can't watch my fucking.
Marsh
I can't watch the feed with my T-Rex arms clapping. I can't do it.
Marsh just being like, yeah, I love Bicentennial Man. It's one of my favorite movies.
Dude,
Seriously,
top
I don't know
Robin
why
Williams.
it does not get enough recognition. I think it's better than Shawshank Redemption. Bicentennial Man is.
Let's see what Bicentennial Man has on Rotten Tomatoes. 38%. All right. fair.
Damn, that sucks.
That sounds about right.
He becomes a real guy at the end of that movie.
You know what has a high rating on Rotten Tomatoes? Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla
fuck.
2.
Much deserved. You know what, folks? If you really like, I know this has been, I mean, appropriately enough for the RoboBlock, this has been a real something of an episode. But I will say, if you want to watch like a fun, like kind of easy movie, like just like sit back and chill, like this is a fucking good movie to watch.
This is a great.
It's fun.
This
man.
is a great movie to watch with. Actually, you know what? This is my second old Godzilla movie. I have watched one of the black and white ones when I was younger with a friend. We rented it and it was a great time. We like muted it and did our own dubs over it.
Oh, that actually does sound.
It was a good time. But yeah, this movie's. I mean, it literally. Josh or Marsh, I think it was Josh, said it best. It's basically just Power Rangers, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, it is
Folks,
for sure.
it's
I mean,
just
there's
Power
literally
Rangers.
a Megazord in it.
Are you watching it? There's a Megazord in it. And he's fighting a big bird.
And it looks awesome, too.
And there's also a little like pterodactyl motorcycle thing. That was cool.
Oh, that shit
Oh, yeah.
was so insane.
That was great. I love that part.
As I was
like new
watching it, I
robot.
was like, this movie's
Oh,
so
robot.
insane. And then I was like, Marsh did warn me that this movie was insane.
It is
It just
insane.
keeps getting more and more bizarre. It
Yeah.
feels like, it feels like a comic book, but like not like Spider-Man.
No.
It feels like a really strange comic book that you would see like for, half off at a bookstore.
This is like if somebody tried to describe like a parody like Japanese movie, they would describe this movie. I mean, then there's like a dinosaur that's eating a cheeseburger, and then there's like a guy riding around on a little pterodactyl motorcycle, and then they fight each other. Like,
But the movie's like good, and you like
it's
it,
fun,
and
though.
it's not like punishingly bad. I don't know, man. This movie made me feel a lot of weird things last night when I was watching because I'm like, this movie's fucking insane. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
But then again, like, why not have a telepathic person in the movie? I mean, there's a
think
giant dinosaur and a giant.
that is true. It is crazy that that's the place I drew the line where I was like, this is ridiculous.
it's one of those things again where it's like the line between like fucking stupid and like brilliant is so razor thin, so much more razor thin
I
than
don't
we
know
think.
if I would say this movie's brilliant.
I would say this movie's brilliant.
I mean, I'm using those are hyperbolic there, but like when you think like if you try to describe like, and I haven't played them, but like I was fucking reading and like YouTubing stuff. If you try to describe Death Stranding,
Yeah.
to someone, or like the Metal Gear games, like
Oh, yeah.
if you try to
those
describe the
more
Metal
so,
Gear
yeah.
games, like people will be
Well,
like,
I guess it's the same guy. but-
if you went to your friend and said, "Here's my idea for a video game series," they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But like Kojima does it, and it's like really cool, and it's like there's just like a certain level of like earnestness and buy-in to like a movie that you really just, and this I think mostly succeeds on that front where it's like you can tell that even though there's some things that we're just like, man, this is fucking corny or like funny. The people who are making it really want to make a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, that is
They
the feeling.
care about the
That
movie.
is the feeling I had when I was watching it. I was like, maybe the actors less so, but the people who wrote this and the people who are directing it love the idea of like bringing Godzilla to life. And there's so much. The work it must have
Yes.
taken to make this movie is like
Right.
insane.
Yeah.
To make all those sets and the costumes and you're doing multiple takes, so you're actually destroying sets and have to rebuild
Oh
them.
man, the
and
sets are so cool. The miniatures that they blow up.
I
and
love
stuff
the
look so
miniatures.
awesome.
I really like
Tom, you just painted a bunch of miniatures, so you can like.
Yeah, it's.
You
I mean,
understand
I
like how
do it for fun,
but like
yeah.
how painstakingly that like hard that process is. So could you imagine like having to make like those miniatures for that set? Like,
No, and then to watch them just get crushed, and it's like, all right, well,
They're
you're up
blowing 'em
again.
up.
We got to do this 3 more times.
And then they also somehow make the explosions look like bigger than they really are.
Yeah,
Because you
they
got to
are.
remember, it's just
Cool.
a guy standing on like a set with like some buildings that are miniature size, like maybe like 3-4 feet high, and the explosions look realistic, and it just is. I mean,
I did
everything
like
about
when
that stuff's great.
the tanks were shooting fucking like Roman candles.
Yeah, they look
They're cool.
great.
The Roman candle shooting tanks.
I would say if I had to say so, like this is a recommend for me for sure. I honestly I like this enough that it's gonna make me watch maybe at least the Heisei era ones, like this era of like Godzilla movies, just because like I just want to see what the fuck these movies are about.
Yeah, I did
Like,
do
it
some
just-
research before I chose this one. So ultimately, what I was reading online is there's a lot of these older Godzilla movies where there's a lot of filler and not a lot of monster
for sure.
stuff, right? And so this one was like, everybody was like, this one's got a lot of great monster fights in it.
Oh, That's a deep cut, dude. The Gigolo from fucking AI
Oh,
on
fucking
that
Jude
list.
Law?
Jude
Oh
Law
yeah,
from
I
AI.
thought about throwing him on there. Yeah,
All right, he was an honorable mention.
he was
But
an
I-
honorable mention.
Yeah, I think that's interesting that you found that, Marsh, that like, because that's actually like crazy to me that there's like not, but I guess if you're trying to make, again, if you're going back to like what inspired Godzilla, like this meditation on nuclear war, then like it would make sense that you're like, well, we actually want to focus a bit more on the people. But then you have like, it's like the two camps of the Sopranos watchers where you're like, oh, I like the Dr. Melfi stuff. And people are like, yes, less yakking, more whacking. Where it's like, I just want to see Tony fucking eating meat and killing people. So like, I think that's kind of I bet that's kind of a similar thing here. I would imagine it's a similar thing here where people are like, I just want all monsters all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And there's people who are like, no, I want to hear like human stories in the world where fucking these monsters are about to destroy. Anytime you can just destroy entire parts of Japan when Godzilla comes around. So I think it's interesting that this is one of the ones where it like kind of balances that with like human story and then more of like, hey, we're gonna fucking spin around Godzilla by its head. Yeah, and it works.
5 stars.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, folks.
Look, this is a vibe
5 stars
movie.
from me.
This is a vibe movie, and
It is 1,000% a vibe movie.
I am not going to say that this is not going to win. Like, it's not.
Marsh said it was better than Shawshank Redemption and Lincoln.
And I stand by that.
Does that
and if
surprise
anybody
you at all?
disagrees with me, if anybody disagrees me,
disagree me, I fucking kill
if you disagree with me on that, that's totally fine and valid. I think I would watch this over either of those movies.
We
anyway.
have to get Godzilla now. That's my Lincoln impression.
A Godzilla divided cannot stand.
I've never even seen Lincoln, and I'll never watch it.
I've never actually seen it. I just know people.
I
like
watched it in the theater. I've only seen it once. It's not bad. It's like it's a Steven Spielberg movie. It's a base level of quality.
He's
You're
in my tier rankings. He's a D tier
director.
president.
This is why I don't believe in
teacher
democracy. I don't
president?
think everybody should have the right to vote.
Abraham Lincoln is a teacher president.
Yeah, D tier, dude. He
Yeah.
died.
Uh-huh.
D for dead.
Chelsea, no, I don't think that he believes in them. He doesn't believe in anything. He's a soulless monster.
My
with
takes.
no opinions.
I
that
do
make
so
any sense.
believe in my takes, dude. That's fucked up that you'd say that. Tom.
He has no soul behind his
Damn,
eyes.
son.
He's blank.
I stand
like
behind
a
him.
doll's eyes.
I think a movie like this is definitely. I definitely have to watch it again. I'll probably watch it again. I'll probably buy it on Blu-ray. To be honest, I'm gonna do more research on some of these like '90s era Godzilla movies and maybe some of the before ones, like Josh was talking about, because it makes me want to watch more of them and be more involved in the universe.
I guess.
Dude, Marshall and I are just gonna have boys' nights where we're watching Godzilla.
The strange thing is, like, especially with, this is the giant robot block. It's not the robot block. We could still do a robot block separate from this one because this is the giant robot block.
Yeah. There are more robot movies.
It's strange to me that basically that the giant robot genre wasn't bigger, especially during this time, because you still had all the Godzilla stuff. It seems easy. It's like, well, we already know
live
the
action.
formula.
Godzilla fucking rocks. He's S tier.
Now, I get that, but what I'm saying is, like, there weren't that many giant robot movies to choose from.
In the United
there just
States.
weren't.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like fucking anywhere,
Yeah.
really.
Well, I guess
we
you
could
guys
have
did
done
more
research.
Ultra.
Not a lot.
Guess we
You
could
guys
have
did
done
more research on
Ultraman.
it than I did because right away I was just like, we're doing Pacific Rim. So like,
Yeah.
I didn't really look too much into it.
I did immediately know I wanted to do Robot Jocks. So
yeah,
that's different.
I never even
I
heard
guess
of
there's
Robot
like
Child.
But
all
you
of
did
the-
probably the most. I mean, in fitting enough with like the workflow around here.
Yeah.
Like you did the most research on like the movie. So like, I mean, and to pick this one, it's like there must have not been like a ton of pickings.
There's not a lot. I mean, like it's pretty slim pickings for
That's what I'm
giant
saying. There
robot
should be fucking
action
more of
movies.
them.
What
There
in the
should be
wild,
less.
wild world of Godzilla? You just said some pickings. So
There's just so much good stuff in this entire block, guys. Every single movie's worth watching and has little tidbits that I like. Really resonated with me, especially this one and Robot Jocks having so much practical effects stuff, that having the miniature sets and
even
having the
Pacific Rim
suits
having
and the
practical stuff is like
Pacific Rim had like all the organs, and the sets of Pacific Rim were
Yeah.
also beautiful. The sets are so fucking cool. It's like schlocky. Of course, it kind of sucks, but it's in a way where it's like so much fun and it's so charming to watch. Even the corny pterodactyl flying bike
Yeah,
thing
for sure.
is very whimsical.
It is. It's
and
fun.
It is
They, like,
very
crash
fun.
it.
And it goes well with the character who's obsessed with petrodactyls. And
Yeah,
like,
he
it just
all-
happens to be
he
one
goes
in the
to-
movie.
He goes to like that job interview and they're like, so it says your hobbies here are petrodons.
He has, like,
It's
a
like yeah,
fuck-
they're little dinosaurs. It's like what the fuck?
He has like a Beanie Baby of one like in his car window. Did you see that?
Fucking weirdo.
See, there's like whimsy here. There's a lot of fun. I really like the sets. It's almost like less with this one because I think that ultimately this one is like it gave me pretty much what I was expecting. But things like Robot Jocks and Pacific Rim, there's so much in those universes that could be like extracted from and built on and be very motivating, even if not from like a movie standpoint. But let's say you like writing stories or you do tabletop games. There's a lot of really cool plots that you can easily take from that. Mm-hmm. I completely agree with you.
I think any giant robot version of a table game would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if Alex is still in the chat, but there's lots of them, dude. You got Battletech. You have something else, another one, Armored Core.
I think, briefly touching on, like, the Pacific Rim, it's like, I think that bag was fumbled because it's like, I don't think Guillermo del Toro really likes doing... He did the sequels of Hellboy, but that's a special thing because of him being like his relationship with Ron Perlman. So like I don't see him really wanting to do like extended. I guess he maybe did. I think it's hard to make a good Pacific Rim without Guillermo del Toro, and like, but you do want to see more stuff in the Pacific Rim universe. And they
Tarantino's going to do the next Pacific Rim.
Part 3.
Part 3.
It's just fucking like a.
This is the part, okay, where the robot says the N-word. 57 times
in a row.
row.
The Jaegers, it's just like 20 minutes of Jaegers. Like,
I was going to say the Jaegers all have human feet for some reason.
Computer savvy.
He doesn't know anything about computers. I was going to make a robot movie.
Computer savvy.
The problem was that the robot's feet were too rigid, so we severed human feet and blew them up and attached them to the robots.
Specifically Uma Thurman's. But I think, honestly, if I had to talk about the robot block in general, giant robot block in general, I think, Marsh, you really hit it on the head today, where just
Bicentennial Man is the best robot movie.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, no. Fuck everything else.
A fight between Bicentennial Man and Andrew Dice Clay.
Bicentennial Man.
Robo Clay.
Hickory. God damn it.
Fucking stupid.
I love you guys.
I think that just like, unfortunately, even if the movies are fun and good, it all just comes down to just like what happens in this movie is robots fight shit.
Yeah.
Whether it's other robots or monsters. So it's like there is really it's that trap of like a good movie is harder to do a podcast about sometimes than like a bad movie and vice versa, where it's just like there's nothing else to say. It's just like it's fun and good. Like I think all these movies are fun and good and like
definitely worth watching every single one of them.
I would watch every one of them.
I will say this movie was longer than I was anticipating. I thought this movie was going to be like an hour 15, and it was almost 2 hours long.
Hour 43.
Yeah. That's really long for
out of the 3 movies we've covered, Robot Jocks
wanted to be 75 minutes.
Had the least amount of
I was
fighting
expecting it to be 75.
So like it was easier for us to talk about all the kooky ass shit that happens in Robot Jocks because there's not a lot of robot fighting.
That's true.
Like the robot fight scenes are pretty quick for the most part.
Yeah, most of the stuff in Robot Jocks is behind the scenes, which I liked.
Pacific Rim, there's stuff to talk about. His brother dies, you're like, whatever. And then they're just really gearing up to fight the kaijus, and that's pretty much it.
It's all the talk about getting back in the robot. Yeah. Like, it's the whole thing about how do we get back in the robot?
And
why aren't you in the robot?
Similar to this one is just them in the robot the entire time, plus the lady taking care of the baby Godzilla.
But Robot Jocks is a ton about, like, I don't want to fight. And, like... Yeah. You're a fucking insane woman who's made in the lab.
Yeah. Now, one thing I don't understand about this movie...
And I'm Tex! Woo!
I've pretty much given my opinion. We've all given our opinions. How is Baby Godzilla... What is it? Brother-in-law? What was his second half-brothers with Rodan?
Yeah, it says that Rodan and Baby Godzilla are like half-brothers in this movie, which I don't know how that makes sense. I agree with you, Tom. Because at one point they say it's like, is this like a parasite nest... Where it's like, like the episode of The Simpsons where Bart takes care of the lizards.
Yeah.
But like that doesn't make them half brothers. I guess if you're counting, like if you want to count, like if you're talking genetically, no. But if you're talking like,
well, they would be stepbrothers.
Yeah, stepbrothers. Yeah. I mean, I guess. But like,
okay, all right, that answers that question. Okay, that answers that question. That's all I needed to ask, and it got solved. Yes, Heavy Gear is another tabletop game, which is really fun. Guys, if you don't play tabletop games because they're too expensive, Heavy Gear is a great place to look because it's completely affordable. Hopefully we can get sponsored by Heavy Gear soon.
I'll write some live ad copy for Heavy Gear.
Yes. So that was pretty much our us wrapping up the Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 review. And that rounds out the robot block.
Giant robot block.
How is Tipidus going to choose what the next block is?
I don't know. He's not in the chat right now, so I guess technically there was no bingo winner. You got to fucking last the entire episode.
Damn.
So we are rolling then?
Yeah, I told him, dude. I was like, send me your bingo card. He never did it. I asked if he's in the chat. Tipidus said he won bingo. If anybody in the chat right now has bingo, I'll give you a recap of what was said on the podcast. Hold on, let me pull up the bingo card really fast before Tom rolls these dice. We had an drop. We definitely had an off-topic ADD tangent. There's a free square. Marsh mispronounced a word.
Did we get
Something
all of them?
being anabolic is
I
mentioned.
think we actually did do all of them.
Someone does an impression. No, we did not do all of them.
Oh.
Someone does an impression, and Josh talks important facts. The only two that did not take place on this episode is Mr. Bitcoins interrupts the chat, and Tom talks about making chicken.
That's true. I talked
Oh,
about
but
making
you know
pasta.
what? Skinny your teeth on that one.
I know. I barely
But
got
it did
through.
give us a pretty good riff.
So we actually checked 7 of the 9 on here. So if you
Damn.
were playing,
We really fucking just play the hits
somebody
of the
got
show.
bingo aside from Tipidus. Sorry, Tipidus, you are not getting to pick because you're not here to claim your prize right now, bud.
All right, so
guess what? You're fucking fired, bud.
if
Hold on, let me
nobody's
pull
going to
that-
play,
Let me pull that drop up really fast for him, Tom, because he's fucking fired.
You know what? You're fired, bud.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm pulling up the movie docs.
Please still listen. Please don't
the movie
stop
list
listening.
docs
Please
right
listen.
now. We were gonna try to give this to the bingo winner. It got fucked up. And Tom is rolling the 20-sided die for the next block of films.
here we go. There's nothing we love more than gaslighting our listeners. 17.
Number 17 is Pull Up Your Jockstrap, action movies starring professional athletes.
Oh, fuck.
Starring
All right,
professional
let's do it.
athletes. Fuck yeah, dude.
This one's
gonna
This
be
is going to be
good.
really fun. Okay.
Everybody, you heard it here first. Pull Up Your Jockstrap, action movies starring professional athletes is the next block of films.
I'm fucking pumped. So join us next week. We'll be the first in the pull up your jockstrap block, the jock block.
Pull
jock block.
Jock block, you think?
pull up your jocks.
Yeah. So, join us next week for the jock block. Signing off. This is Tom.
This
And-
is Marsh.
Okay.
And this is Josh.
And
I love
Crash
you.
and,
Do that
Crash
a
and
little
Burn.
bit
Crash and
better
burn.
next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.